Okay, there we go. Yes, hello, my name is Mr. Arthur Carnaby, welcome to the stream. First up, quick apology to anybody who may have seen me go live this afternoon. It wasn't exactly my intention to have that stream be public. That's why I set it to subscribers only, but apparently Althea and Dumpy managed to come along for it anyways, along with one or two other people who deigned to not reveal their identities. Yes, I've been doing a little bit of technical testing this afternoon. Those of you who have been here before may know about the troubles we've had trying to play things like Unreal Engine 5 games, where it makes me as a person lag a little bit too much whenever I'm moving around like this. It's a little bit untenable. I think, heavy emphasis on think, I know, right, Arthur thinks. Haha, yeah, right. I think I found a possible fix for that. I was doing some testing this afternoon, but another problem has reared its ugly head. You see, the title of tonight's stream is the one where OBS breaks, because OBS, after an update this afternoon, has for some reason now decided to increase the amount of RAM it uses, just in general. Which is, you know, great. I've only got so much RAM after all, so I'm, hey, setting my computer on fire speedrun, let's do it. Yeah, oof. Oof indeed. By the way, hello Thorax and hello Red. So that's fun. I don't know if Dumpy's here, I don't know if he's going to be here for the stream. If you are here, if you see this at any point, by the way, huge thank you for the out of nowhere when we were doing our testing. Huge thank you to Dumpy the Dumpy for purchasing a 6 fucking month subscription. Big thank you to, for that, man. going to help with my next goal there of, I guess, finally upgrading my PC's RAM. If I'm going to use the same computer for streaming, broadcasting, and playing video games on, I should probably increase my RAM size, shouldn't I? So the money from that will be going towards purchasing some more RAM sticks, so huge thank you to Dumpy for that. I don't usually shill this because my stance on the whole subscription thing, bits, donations, that sort of thing, is I want you to be financially stable more than anything else, so that you're able to come and watch me, so that you have the free time to do so. But if anybody would like to go ahead and support the stream, obviously you can subscribe to the channel, you'll see no adverts that way, you can cheer with Twitch bits, that sort of thing, or you can use my donation link on the Stream Elements website down below on my Twitch page. Any money that we get goes towards improving the stream, whether it be software purchases or hardware upgrades, that kind of thing. Like I said, the next thing I'll be doing with my PC is I'm going to see about getting a better RAM kit. Right, that's enough of the boring financial housekeeping stuff out the way. We are playing No Man's Sky, the space exploration, crafting, survival type thing. We're having fun, even if last night it was a little bit hectic. You see, we've decided to jump headfirst into taking part in the ongoing multiplayer expedition thing to do with the new update. Now, some of the minor bugs with the update... Hey Ashstar, how you doing? Nice to see you again. Some of the minor bugs with the update have now been fixed. As it turns out, there was a quick bug-fixing patch pushed out this morning, so that's quite nice. We'll be playing a bit of that, and hopefully the fix that I'm using will stop my model from lagging about an hour into the stream, so fingers crossed. I don't think I got a solid response last time, so if the game's too loud or quiet, please go ahead and let me know. Otherwise, let's get to it, shall we? Let's get back into space. Yes, for those who have heard of No Man's Sky, we're playing the Corvette Expedition to get the limited time rewards. It's currently going on for 6 weeks. It's a big multiplayer adventure where we are building our own spaceship from scratch, and we're touring through the universe in what is essentially a flying camper van. It's a grand old time. As much as we had a couple of hiccups last night with it, we did make quite a bit of progress, considering it was about a 3-hour stream or so. Each of these expedition things is about 5-ish phases long, 5-6 phases, and we've completed all of the first phase and made a start on the second phase. So it's going quite well. I'm also keeping an eye on my system resource usage there. I'm taking particular notice of my memory usage being at 98% at the moment. So if the stream suddenly crashes out of nowhere, don't worry, I probably haven't died. It's my PC failing me. Never thought I'd be saying that this short into owning it. Saying the words "my PC failing me," considering it was only a few years ago, back when my job was a bit more financially stable, and my financial situation was a bit more on the updraft, that I paid about £1,100 for this bloody thing to be custom made. Now here I am finding myself running out of RAM. What a time to be alive. Okay, here we are. Community Expedition. Total playtime, about 2 hours or so, somehow. Just gonna quickly tab out to make sure something here is still working. Where is it? There we go. Okay. Yes, for those who've never played this, if you weren't here last night, this is, it's a survival crafting type thing, but with more of a focus on exploration and discovery, I'd say. The main premise of the game is that there's a whole procedurally generated universe out there, and you get to go and explore it, with or without other people being alongside you. As I said, we are taking part in the multiplayer expedition, the limited time multiplayer event thing for a new update that's come out regarding modular spaceships. This is the one we've got. It's a little bit patchwork, it's still a bit of a work in progress, but we have the downstairs bit here with this radar thing, whatever the hell that's for, and we've got an upstairs section here. I've been growing some plants there, some Mordite root, it's now ready to harvest, but I need the hazmat gauntlet installed. And I've got my kitchen set up over here. Right, what the hell were we doing last time? That's the next question. Trailer space trash, oh yeah. I'm in my flying RV, touring the universe. Yes, so we've got 5 phases here, and each phase is made up of all of these various different missions that you have to go and complete. Each mission gives you various rewards. Complete all of the missions to complete the phase, and completing each phase gets you permanent rewards available for the rest of your account. Usually cosmetic things, but some of the other expeditions that the developers have run in the past have also included things like multi-tools and spaceships as well. These are the ones we did last time, these are the ones we are currently up to. We somehow completed this before reaching the second rendezvous space station. That's what we're doing next. Get to the next space station, the next marked location. Alongside that, we have to harvest 8 plants on board the ship, apparently perform a 30-second spacewalk, visit a lush category planet, do some fishing, and cook some seafood. Funny how the table you have in your living room looks like the same table used in Star Wars to play Djarik, the hologram game. Funny little touch, I say living room or like kitchen area. That's the whole point. Yeah, part of the inspiration for the game was the developers wanting to harken back to that sort of 80s sci-fi nostalgia, essentially. They were even saying as well, with this new update, being able to build your own spaceships from scratch, talking about building your own USS Enterprise or your own Millennium Falcon. So yeah, I think that was a deliberate inclusion there. Okay, I can't harvest these plants, these Mordite root plants that I planted last time. I'll try not to say plant for the next 5 seconds, I promise. Can't harvest those without having the hazmat gauntlet installed. I need some sodium nitrate for that. I've got enough chromatic metal for it. Right, do I have any sodium nitrate whatsoever? No, I don't. Okay. That's fine, I'll just make some. I like how you say spaceship. Thanks, I think. Hazmat Gauntlet upgrades the metallic shielding of the exosuit's gloves. An advanced blend of reinforced metal and catalytic shielding allows the user to safely handle hazardous substances, as well as perform the necessary feats of strength required to harvest certain farmable flora. That's the next bit we're doing. Let's see. The game does have multiplayer, by the way. You can encounter other players when you're drifting out and about in space, and you can deliberately choose to seek out and play with friends. Like I said, we're doing a multiplayer expedition, which focuses, all of these expedition things focus the player base in one specific bit of the galaxy, and then send you all on a shared journey for you to go and explore a specific part of the universe, while going and doing all of these challenges. For the time being, I have turned multiplayer off. It was a little bit chaotic, this being the first week of the expedition. Everyone is jumping on it to try and complete it as fast as possible to get the limited time rewards. So it's a bit busy. Last night we were encountering people. We got kidnapped by a French person, somehow. There was a bit of a glitch where their ship sort of merged into mine on one of the space stations, and I somehow ended up on board it, and then he suddenly flew away, with me in the cargo hold somewhere. So I kind of got kidnapped, but it ended up being fairly useful because we completed this optional mission here for hitchhiking, for riding in another player's spaceship. And then, of course, I had to go ahead and get VTuber friend Josh to come along and give me a lift back to the space station, so that I can go and pick my spaceship up instead. I do have a physical card set to play Sabak and Pazak. Sabak is much easier, all things considered, both in the Universe SW card games for credits. Nice. I really need to learn how to play more card games in general, like the collectible card things. Would you believe that out of all of the times I've played Fallout New Vegas, I've never really learned how to play Caravan? That's probably to my own detriment, to be honest, but yeah. First time I played it, I was a bit of a smooth brain, and I could never wrap my head around it. Caravan's annoying to play, though. I'm glad I'm not the only person who found it irritating to try and learn. Or at least just annoying to play in general, thank you. But then, of course, probably a bit, admitting this is probably a little bit passé, but I also did... Hey Josh, how you doing? I never played Caravan in New Vegas. Hey, kindred spirits. Admitting this is probably a little bit passé, but I did also play Witcher 3 and never pick up how to play Gwent. Please don't crucify me for that. Yes, I really should learn how to do these things. Right, what was I doing? Babbling about my spaceship for some reason, talking about card games. Right, I don't have the refiner unit for my spaceship, so we have to put down our portable refiner instead. So I can go ahead and refine some sodium. Make it a bit more powerful. Gwent is tough, but only because there's 3 lanes to manage. Last time I tried to learn how to play a digital card game, it was this free-to-play thing on Steam called, God, what is it? Infinity Wars, I think? Something to that effect. It seemed fairly easy to learn, and indeed I did get the hang of it from the tutorial. Well, I say I got the hang of it. I understood how to play it after completing the tutorial on it. The problem is, I'm a dumbass. You see, Infinity Wars gives you 2 sort of resources to manage. You have morale, which goes down whenever you lose cards, and then you have health, which goes down when your backline takes damage and you have no defensive card units. I was good at deploying cards and attacking enemy units and dealing damage. What I wasn't good at somehow was managing morale loss. That was all of my losses on there, was running out of morale and then just auto-forfeiting. So eventually I just gave up playing it because I was like, well, I've done like 10 games of this and I still can't get the hang of it on the basic easy AI matches. So I was like, well, I'm never going to get the hang of it, am I? May as well just give up. I have a very weak spirit, what can I say? Oh, press the wrong button there. Where's my sodium? There it is. I believe it's 2 sodium to 1 nitrate. Yes, it is 2-to-1 ratio, so we need 40 of this stuff for 20 sodium nitrate. Only played a bit of Gwent, not as much as many other people. That's fair. Completely understandable. Okay, stick these in spacesuit. There we go. Pick this back up. Careful not to delete part of my spaceship. Okay, let's have a look. Why is it still there? I thought I removed it. Probably a little bit of a visual bug. No, it isn't a bug. It's still in my, yeah, it's still here for some reason. Don't know why. There we go. Hazmat Gauntlet. I should be able to harvest these plants now. There we go. We've got some more Mordite. I'm not quite sure what I'll do with this, but the more important point is we've harvested 2 plants on our spaceship. Hooray. Just 6 more to go. They grow in real time, so we'll keep an eye on our flowers as we are continuing our journey. Delete. There we go. Stop replacing it, please. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Stupid fucking thing. That's the other reason why I need to build the actual refiner unit for my spaceship. Is that I stop having glitches with portable technology whenever I place it on board these things. Part picked up, yes. I don't want to go ahead and replace it, by the way, so... Oh, fine, whatever, I'll just leave it then. Okay, where are we going? Let's hop back into the pilot seat, shall we? Yes, you can give your spaceships on here custom names. What I figured I'd do is, rather than the procedurally generated name our Corvette got when we built it, I thought in the spirit of Spiral Knights, because we've been playing that, I'd call my starship the Skylark AC-9. Skylark because that's the name of the ship on Spiral Knights, and AC-9 for Arthur Carnaby, and then month 9 September. That's when we started playing this. Hey, look, a bot. If somebody could, please eject him out of the airlock. Thank you. Okay, I'm currently attached to a capital ship that I own, because last time before we ended the stream, we came across this civilian freighter craft in distress. There were a bunch of pirates attacking them, we went and rescued them, and the captain offered me ownership of the vessel itself. Which was pretty nice of him, so now we have an extra flying base that can follow us. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Reach the second rendezvous station. Select the expedition route in the galaxy map. A significant journey may be required. You're telling me. Where are we going? So this is... if anybody's never seen this game, by the way, this is the universe we have to play with. It's quite big. You see all of these stars out here? All of these are individual star systems, and if you can get to them, you can go and visit them. I have played this game before, but last night is the first time we've ever played it on stream. So if it sounds like I really know what I'm doing, that's why. I have played it off and on again for the last couple of years. I haven't been keeping up to date with a lot of the major updates. That's part of the reason we've decided to jump back into it on stream here. Especially now that the newest one is out with these modular spaceship things. Okay, so we've got all of this galaxy to explore. We are taking a specific path on our grand tour, though. We're going this way, towards this place here, Balsan Riol. But we're too far away from it. My hyperdrive isn't that powerful, so I can't get there. So we have to make a couple stops on the way at these systems in between. Off we go. Still a bit of a visual bug I've noticed with the access way on my spaceship here. For some reason it's showing as open when it should be closed. Usually does that whenever you hyperjump around. Having it open doesn't seem to affect anything. You can't get sucked out of the airlock or anything, which is quite nice. And in fact, one of the missions did say do a 30-second spacewalk, so I'm assuming you're supposed to be able to go outside the ship. Probably be dangerous as hell, but hey, let's try it, right? What's life without some excitement? Let's bring it to a dead stop, and then get out of the pilot's seat. There we go. Where is it? Extravehicular. Perform a spacewalk, 30 seconds. Reward, movement system upgrade, pre-packaged cloaking device, and scanning system upgrade. Ooh, handy. When piloting a Corvette, leave the pilot seat from the quick menu by pressing X. Operate the accessway with E. Warning, drifting too far from the vessel is not recommended. Gee, thanks for that. Ugh, great. Operate hatch. Yeah, there we go. For some reason it was closed, but showing as open. Time to see how well it runs on Steam Deck. Best of luck, Josh. Ah yes, Arthur, I'll be fine in the confines of the unknown space. Trust me, British Embassy. Carnaby. Hey, there you go. We don't necessarily need to build any planetary bases or outposts on here, because the whole point is you have a mobile base with your spaceship here, the Corvette itself. Once we finish the expedition, that will be the name of my planetary base when we go back to playing the main game. Well, when we start playing the main game. That'll be my, my base name, British Consulate. Thank you for the idea, Thorax. Oh, off we go. Whee! Space. Okay, it's a little bit chilly in space. My hazard protection is going down, trying to keep me safe from the cold, but we should be fine for 30 seconds of spacewalking. Let's see. Critical exposure in 7:55. Yeah, we should be fine. We've done 20 seconds already, actually. So this is the outside of my ship. It's a little bit patchwork. We've been getting hull pieces as rewards for some of these missions we've been doing, but I haven't been getting any that can make the ship look symmetrical. So if it looks a little bit uneven, that's why. But I've tried to make it look as sleek as I can and as much like a proper spaceship as possible. Considering what I have to work with, I think it looks quite alright, actually. Okay, we've completed that mission. Let's head back inside the ship, shall we? Well, this is nice and peaceful, isn't it? As I said last night as well, I've actually got the Nintendo Switch version of this game, not the Switch 2 version, because I don't have a Switch 2. No plans on getting one. But I've got the Switch 1 version of this game. A family member got it for me for Christmas, and because the game's nice and relaxing most of the time, what I would usually do, especially in the winter months there, especially in the cold, is I'd wrap up warm, hop into bed, pull the blankets up over me, and just lie in bed on my Switch, just drifting about space aimlessly in my spaceship. It was a relaxing way to end the evening. There we go, back inside, and close her up. Okay, let's grab our rewards, shall we? Give. Coolio, upgrades. I'm still waiting to see if I get a better multi-tool, so I'll not install that scanner module just yet. Yes, this is the multi-tool we've started with right now. It performs 3 different functions, well 4 actually if you count the scanner unit. It scans things for us and determines what they are. We use it as a mining laser. It's got a terrain manipulator built into it for us to shape the landscape. We can either dig out dirt or create dirt or flatten the earth, that sort of thing. And it's got a rapid-fire energy weapon built into it for self-defense purposes. I've got a couple of weapon upgrades here for it, but yeah, we've only got so many upgrade slots on it. I don't want to use all of these all at once. Bro, I've just now realised I've got a pre-packaged hazmat unit here. Like hazmat gauntlet. Oh, for crying out loud. How did I not notice that? Oh well. Value 480 nanites. I'll just go ahead and sell that. We've already built the hazmat gauntlet anyway, it's fine. How didn't I notice that? Oh, you idiot, Arthur. Oh well. Anywho, back to it. Speaking of sell, is there a space station in this system? I think there is. Yes, let's stop off and purchase some supplies, shall we? Oh, we came out of hyperspace into an asteroid field. Let's do some mining. I still need some platinum as well for building of the onboard refinery unit for my spaceship. I need 20 units of platinum and I haven't found any yet. So that's disappointing. Blow up some rocks, see if we can't find any. Whee! Nope, can't see any platinum. Usually the space debris that holds the rare metal inside of it looks different. It usually looks like spiky crystals, rather than just basic asteroids. Oh well, we'll just keep trying at all of the space stations, see if we can't purchase some instead. It'll be pricey, but it's better than just finding none whatsoever when we're out and about. Am I upside down? I think I'm upside down. Oh, there we go. The landing tractor beam has turned me the right way up. That's fine. Okay, 5 minutes of shore leave. Everybody do your shopping and then get back on the ship. We got places to be. I'm carrying an extra piece of hull plating. I'll put this in the Corvette workshop storage. There we go. And because I'm lazy, let's teleport over there instead of walking. Where's the market terminal? Here it is. Platinum, please. I don't see any platinum for sale. You've disappointed me. Well, there's some copper here. I'll purchase all of this, I guess. I've got enough money for it. Do I have anything to sell? Let's see. Well, I've got 2 Viking effigies. Oh, and all of these pirate transponders as well, from the pirate ships we shot down at the end of the last stream, rather climactically, right towards the end. Turn those in, collect the bounty on them. Nice. Let me just take a seat here. Hey, Dumby. I was saying at the start, by the way, I didn't know if you were here. Cheers for the 6-month subscription, man. I really do appreciate it. I was bemoaning before. Let me just take a seat here and violently cough at the person sitting at my right. I was bemoaning before. The subscription thing will really help me because the next thing I need to do now is upgrade the RAM on my PC. As it turns out, a new issue I'm having thanks to an OBS update, because yeah, updates can't just fix things, can they? An issue I'm having is OBS is now using a lot more RAM than I was expecting it to, than it was previously. And I'm running out of memory rather quickly, especially with some of my Unreal Engine 5 games. So that sucks. But yes, thank you all the same, it really is appreciated. Even if I wasn't expecting it, because you showed up when I was doing some testing. Sounds like you need to download some more. Duh, why didn't I think of that? Thank you, Josh, for being the voice of reason. I'll, stream's on hold, everybody. Take 5. I'm going to go ahead and download some RAM. I'll be back in a minute. Yes, aside from other players, you're not the only person exploring the universe. There's also a couple of alien life forms, alien species out and about. These fellows here, these short little reptilian guys, are called the Gek. There's also some robotic types, robotic scientists, called Korvax, and there's some warrior guys called Viking. They all have their own languages, and you have to learn their words individually, which is fun. If I talk to this fellow here... Yeah, I didn't catch any of that, pal, I'm sorry. Luckily, you can go ahead and speak to alien life forms and get them to teach you your language. Get them to teach you their language, rather. What on earth? Holy shit, Jesus! That's just sort of shut my brain down. I've never had that happen before. I genuinely don't know what to say. Thanks for the 5 gifted subs. Ooh, seriously, I appreciate it, man. Jesus Christ, cheers. Let me contribute to the upgrade. Muchas gracias. It is greatly appreciated. Yeah, holy shit, thank you so much. Hold on, I've got to take a drink, sort of restart my brain. Welcome to Hype Train moment. Yeah, what the fuck is this thing? What's this Hype Train shit? Had some gift budget for a change due to the ludicrous overtime hours. You should have spent it on yourself, man, but goddamn, thank you. Budget out to Pleato. Again, much appreciated. Any money that we get from all of that will go 100% to RAM upgrades my PC. Again, thank you so much for that. It's going to be a huge help. It really is. But yes, cheers, goddamn. Call it gift budget because it's what's left after spending on myself. Fine, if you insist. We'll sell that upgrade that we don't need, 480 nanite clusters, the rare currency. There we go. Hype Train's a thing Twitch does to say, oh hey, people are supporting you, here's how much they have with levels. Oh, okay. Fair enough then. That'll be why I've never seen it before. Learn something new every day. Right. Now that we've done that, let's continue, shall we? Let's get back to the ship. I need to be on my way to my next destination. So we've learned 2 words, we've picked up some copper, and we didn't find any platinum. Oh well. I'll take a look at the chat messages as well in a moment when we jump into hyperspace. Because I know I did miss some when my brain blue screened. Okay, next destination, this place. Can I tab out or will it pause the game? No, I can tab out, okay. Darling Ram in this economy must be rich. Contribute the upgrade fund thanks to the Pringle. Got a little cheap of sweet and sour. Bunch of cheering emotes from Red. Yeah. And then yes, we're caught up now. Got myself a local brew Chardonnay. Ooh. I'll pour it at the next family get-together. Is it good Chardonnay? Eh. Is it fun to support local breweries? Hell yes. Nice, nice. Good man. System discovered by Mug Potato. What a name. Got a local blueberry raspberry mash IPA. Is it good? It's better than expectations, but it's not fantastic. Don't start talking about alcohol. Red will start regaling you with stories of brewing your own wine otherwise. Hey, there you go. Entertain everybody, Red. What's the newest flavour you're working on? Or what's the last one you were working on, rather? Hype Train's an incentive to keep the donation train going, as every level of Hype Train has its own unlockable emotes that are distributed across the people who participated. Ah, okay, gotcha. Thank you for the heads up and the information there. Useful. Okay, platinum, please. Seriously, I've got a thing that needs building. Nope, okay, there's silver and gold here, but no well. Thank you so much to Josh for the 200 bits. Have like £2 of bits. Cheers. What's going on? Why are you all doing this? The incentive on bigger communities is that it's easier to reach higher levels and finish your collection of Hype Train emotes, like... Ah, cool. Little otter things. Ooh, otters. Much appreciated, everybody. Seriously, thank you. I don't know why you're doing it, but far be it from me to tell you what to do with your money. Just please spend responsibly. It's greatly appreciated. Again, it's all going to go towards upgrading and improving the stream. on all fronts. Currently, it's all going to go towards hardware, so it really is greatly appreciated. If I haven't said that phrase enough yet. Sorry, let me just catch up. I saw something there about bottling piss. I feel like I'm coming into this halfway into the chat. My latest I just bottled with strawberry. It's very potent. Yeah, I can imagine knowing you. I just bottle my piss usually. Of course you do. Where's the one I just got? Apparently I got one. There we go. That sentence is going in the quote book. I just saw something about bottling piss. Yep. I'm going to go ahead and post that on either Discord or I'm going to clip it at the end of the stream. Yeah. Just... not even the rest of it, by the way. Not even the rest of this conversation. Just that few seconds there. I just saw something about bottling piss. Thank you for taking my hat off of me, I think. It's cold out here in space, so hey, let's remove my headwear. Thank you. There we go. No more hat. Let me smell your shampoo. Stranger danger. I need an adult. And Red says no swearing. Oh gee, thank you. Said as sarcastically as possible. Please tell me my hyperdrive is still fueled up. Yes, we have enough left to get to our destination. It's only 45 light years away. Onwards. Just gonna quickly move something around on my other screen here. There we go. Sorry, again, I've got the multiplayer turned off for the time being. I've got multiplayer encounter switched off, so whenever we tab out of the game, it pauses it. So if the sound's going off, if the game isn't actually doing anything, that's why. This has been an eventful stream. It's only been 39 minutes. Okay, we're here. Here's our next destination. The story, because these expedition things usually have their own stories to go along with them, is that the Sentinel forces, the robotic caretakers of the universe, have gone haywire, and they are hunting all travelers down, like myself. That's how our starship crashed at the start of the expedition there, at the start of the journey, and how we ended up building a Corvette instead. We have to go to these various rendezvous points, board the space stations, and upload our traveller signature imprint on the station cores to try and restore neutral relations with the Sentinel forces. That's basically the gist of this journey here. That's the reason for going to all of these space stations that are marked along the pathway. We need to become fully fledged citizens again, that's what it is. Right, I've still got this piece of ducting joint, I'll stick that in the workshop, there we go. Okay, trade network, so I can try and find some platinum, then we'll go and upload our signature. So basically what you're saying is you're being a diplomatic coward trying to end a war instead of wiping them out. Get your intergalactic green card. Sorry, I've got a bit of a cough today, don't make me laugh like that, please. You're not helping. Let's purchase a whole lot of chromatic metal, why not? I'm lazy. It's better and easier than refining it myself. No platinum here to speak of. There is one of those, well, there are one of those warrior fellows. Ensign Iwalango. Am I saying your name right? Please don't kill me. Hello, nice to meet you. I didn't understand any of that. The life form greets me and gestures at a series of charts in front of them. They appear to be adding their own notes, adding what look to be tally marks next to certain locations. I don't know what you just said. Please teach me your language. Barks a query. When I don't respond, he shows me on his datapad a list of language symbols. Let's learn the trade symbol. Or one of the trade symbols. You've learned the Viking word for give. Thank you. Alley-oop. It's faster than taking the stairs, there we go. Okay, let's upload our autograph to the station core. Hello. Please stop trying to kill me. Yeah, suppress, cleanse, and target anomalies. Unfortunately, it's calling me an anomaly. So that's great. I just realised I haven't added you yet on NMS. Ah, are you playing cross-platform or are you on Steam? Because if you're on Steam, we should be added already. Unless No Man's Sky does it differently. I was saying last night, I've never really played multiplayer on here before. We started the expedition, and because the default network settings are, shall we say, interesting, Josh just sort of added himself to my group and then came and joined me. Because it was set to open and anybody could add themselves to my party. Irritatingly enough, it also defaults to having PvP on. So I had to quickly go through and modify all of these network settings. It was like PvP on, can add and delete base parts, just about anybody, can edit base terrain, like group members and friends, can access refinery, group members and friends, can join my group, whoever the hell wants to, all that sort of thing. Say like you don't want friends. I do want friends, what are you talking about? Oh, view No Man's Sky friends list. Let's see. Yes, here's all of my Steam friends here. No Man's Sky friends. This list is empty because I've got all of these guys on here instead. I know the game is cross-platform now with all of the systems that it's available on, minus the Switch 1, because that doesn't have multiplayer on it, but it's still fun nonetheless. I know it's cross-platform between the Switch 2, PlayStation, and Xbox with PC. I just don't know what system you're playing it on, Dumpy. I don't know if it's PC. It might be, actually. I think I've seen you playing it on Steam a couple of times. Yeah, and as I said last night, I wouldn't necessarily mind doing multiplayer on like the Expedition like this, if there was a way to set it to friends only. Rather than having to see everybody all at the same time. Because it was making things a little bit chaotic. Especially with people placing base computers everywhere, which means you can't really do any mining. Because they own that patch of land. Yeah, PC. Gotcha. Well, we should be friends already then. Right, what am I doing? Well, we can switch to Phase 3. You can go ahead and complete these in any order you want. Technically, I could have started with journeying all the way to the 5th rendezvous station, but yeah. Let's grab this. Ooh, habitation modules. I'm going to have to redesign my spaceship because we're going to get some more space. We're going to put the space in spaceship. Haha. Well, there's one issue with NMS. It has separate in-game friends list and Steam list. Oh, okay, which is dumb as hell. Yeah, certainly sounds it. Let's see, we've got an Ambassador-class habitation unit, and some walkway bits. Ooh. Nice. But, like I said, we've now got to redesign the spaceship. It's not really as simple as just chucking these bits on, because I've got all of these hull attachments, weapons, the reactor, the engines, that sort of thing. So on the one hand, neat, on the other hand, that's quite irritating. Okay, let's see. First things first, I'll chuck all of these in storage, and then we'll see what we're doing here. I don't necessarily have to put all of these on, but we may as well put the bigger habitation module on. Because why wouldn't we? Not quite sure where to put it, though. Modify ship, let's see. Oh, thank you for turning my hat back on. Yes, I'm doing some building. I'll be needing a not hard hat, I guess. Okay, we've got some of these walkways, which are just little individual pieces, and then this habitation unit, which is a longer bit that can have utility pieces inside of it. We only have one of these, though. This is going to make my OCD flare up a little bit. Because the way I've got it right now is I have one habitation module on the bottom here, and then I have an upstairs section here. So we currently have 3 units. Yeah, the hat's been adequately deconsecrated. So we currently have 3 units. How do I make this look neat without making my brain twitch? The joys of building a ship. Yep. For starters, let's strip down the hull units, shall we? Let's strip down the hull decoration. So we can figure out what the hell we're doing. Take the wings off as well. All right. These are the basics of the ship itself. We've got the engines here. This. Take that off. The access way. habitation unit, the landing gears, this is a walkway, and then the cockpit itself. How do I fit one more hab unit onto this without making it look too crazy? I could go for a sort of W design, I guess, with the sort of walkway bits that I have the habitation units at either side there. Idea. Take everything off. Give me a minute. We go from scratch. I've got an idea. Well, I should have left these, shouldn't I? Just so I know where I'm putting stuff. I'm a look a bit, got some writing to do, haven't touched it in weeks. Okay. You do that. I hope I see you again at some point again tonight, and thank you so much for the subscription and all of the gifted subs. I think I speak for everybody you've gifted them to when I say we really do appreciate it. Cheers, man. It's going to be a huge help for getting hardware upgrades to my PC there. And yes, we'll endeavour to all play No Man's Sky together at some point. If not during the expedition, then at some point soon. Because Josh came and joined us for the for part of the first stream there. I'd love to play it with more people. Maybe once we finish the expedition, we can go and just, like, explore the universe. Like, normally, on a regular save instead. Maybe we could all play permadeath. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? We all start new characters, new save slots on the permadeath mode, and we all try not to die. That'd be enjoyable. I think. Right, what was I doing? Sorry, getting distracted. How many of these do I have? I've got 2 of these. Let's put this here in the middle. What we'll do with this is... No, what we'll do with this is... remove that, sorry. I've already forgotten what I was going to do. How many Titan class what? No, not that. Thunderbird. I've got 2 of these, right, so it'll be thematically linked with most of the rest of the ship, and then the Ambassador class habitation unit, that can be my upstairs living quarters. Because it looks nicer. It looks a lot more retro sci-fi. Yeah, for those who weren't here last time, who haven't played this before, you've got 3 styles of Corvette module things. Thunderbird, which is bare bones, gets the job done type things. You've got exposed paneling, wires, and tubes everywhere. You've got the Ambassador class, which is very much USS Enterprise. It looks all neat and retro future aesthetic. And then you have the Titan stuff, which is very militaristic in its appearance. There we go. What we do here is we have walkways for the ground floor there. We have the bigger habitation modules on the left and right sides, so I can fit more stuff inside them. And then upstairs, I'll build an internal stairway in one of the walkways. That'll be my living space. Oh shit, I've just now realised it's completely gotten rid of all of my stuff inside there as well, hasn't it? The kitchen unit and my fucking garden. God damn it. Well, I should be able to replant my 2 flowers at least, so that's not too bad. Didn't think of that before I started tearing everything down. Fuck. Oh well. Nothing for it now, let's just keep building. Oh, what's that doing? Ah, it looks like you can only attach this to habitation units, can you? That's a bit of a disappointment. Wait, can you? Or what's going on there? Oh, no. It was just glitching through a little bit for me. The hologram looks a little bit incorrect. There we go. So yes, there we go. These walkways will fit with that, and then once I build an internal stairway, it'll take me upstairs to my living quarters, which will look a bit nicer. And then I've got these bits here for storing cargo and for having things like my refiner inside of. Now we just gotta put... Oh, wrong button. Now we just gotta put all of the other things back on: the reactor, the thrusters, and my weapons, my guns. Ooh, actually. Sorry, getting distracted again. Remove this, continue modifying. Titan walkway, put that there. Then we'll put the cockpit at the front there, just so I've got space here to add some decoration. That's what that's for. Okay, defensive systems. Stick the photon cannons back on up top here. Put the reactor behind it. Where is it? This can be moved forward to make it look a bit neater. Okay, that should be all of the important stuff. Let's get back to putting the decorative bits on it. Only have one of these. Again, this is going to look a little bit uneven. That's fine. We can live with that, I think. Do I have anything decent I can put at the back of this? How many of these Speedbird fairings do I have? Ah, 2 of them. Lovely. There we go. Give us some claws at the back. Look at that. It's like a flying tank, or a brick, or a flying boulder. I don't know. But we've more or less successfully reconstructed our ship. Oh, wait, I'm missing a bit for this. My bad. Do I have anything to put on there? Shit, I don't think I do. I'll finalize this for the moment. Are there any decorative bits I can purchase from the terminal here? I know they're hideously expensive, but can I get any? Let's see. Well, I can get 2 of these for 150,000 each. There we go. Immediate impulse purchase. Ah. There we go. And then when we inevitably expand our ship some more, I've got an extra one ready for when I need it. Okay, now I just need to do the internal stuff again. Finalize design. This extra one can go back in storage, along with these bits and pieces here. Okay, I've got to rebuild the stuff that was in here before. Let's see, first things first, I need some stairs so I can get up, so I can, well, go up. There we go. Now I can get upstairs into my nice, shiny, clean living space. Next, I need to rebuild my living wall. There we go. Yep, I need to put my plants back on as well. Do I have enough mortite root? I think I do. Do I have enough mortite to plant some mortite root on? No, I don't. I've only got enough for the one. That's fine. We'll harvest some mortite crystals from this when it grows, and then we'll use that to plant some more. Or we'll grow another flower if we get some more of this stuff. We'll see. Actually, we need to go to a lush planet, don't we? I should be able to get some starbulb and paraffinium to plant some star bramble. That'll be useful. Right, kitchen unit. There we go. And all of the internal bits have their own appearances as well, depending on which style of interior you are building it on. So you can see this now looks wildly different to the nutrition unit in the Thunderbird styling. It looks a lot sleeker, a lot more clean, a lot like an actual kitchen. Right. Next we need that mission radar. For some reason, we just had to build it as part of one of the other tasks. So we'll go ahead and rebuild that. Can't really see where I'm going. There we go. That can go there. My refiner can go next to it when I eventually find some goddamn platinum. And then eventually I guess I'll use this as a cargo hold. I'll build some cargo spaces in there. Okay. While we're busy doing some farming, let's go and look for a lush category planet, shall we? Scroll through all of these hints here in the bottom corner. Visit a verdant planet. Scan worlds from space to reveal their climate. Let's see. Well, there's one. That should be a good one. It says Starbulb and Paraffinium. That's typically associated with lush or verdant planets. Considering this universe has already been fully discovered, well, this galaxy here, the star system, I should be able to just take a look at this actually and see. A viridescent planet, this one. This should count, I think. Let's ride. Yes, these purple markers here are planetary bases that other players have set up. Even with multiplayer turned off, you can still go and see them and go and visit them. The players themselves won't be there, but the structures will be. Just gonna stretch my arms a little bit while the autopilot goes ahead and takes care of the pulse jump for me. We'll get there in about 30 seconds, so I've got time to relax. I'm gonna take a quick drink. Right, let's go and find somewhere that doesn't have a base occupying it, shall we? This planet is pockmarked with them. Rendezvous 2 resupply. Someone's name. Edit. Wow, what a name. Voyager. Yeah, some people like to build things like farming or mining bases, and then they go ahead and let people come and collect resources over time that end up accruing in storage units. Which is quite nice. It's quite civil-minded. Especially with these expeditions, you'll sometimes get some friendly, helpful folk doing things like setting up gas extractors on a planetary base, and they'll do something like set the gas extractor to harvest a load of oxygen from the atmosphere, and then they'll advertise it as something like, oh yeah, come and get some oxygen here, just like take full stacks of the stuff. And then you use all of that to keep your life support nice and topped up for the duration of the voyage. I don't mind planetary bases when it's people just like doing their own little thing, making little outposts, doing helpful stuff like that. I do mind people building bases when it's just putting one or two things down for the sake of being dicks and claiming patches of land so that nobody else can use them, essentially. Does this count as a verdant planet? I'm not quite sure. It's awfully purple, isn't it? Hey, that's some star bramble. Let's go and harvest it. Try and grow some myself. And thanks to the trick we learned last time, I can put my ship in hover. Hey, it is a lush planet. Okay, cool. I can put my ship in hover and just teleport it down to the planet's surface, and then I'm not spending launch fuel landing and taking off repeatedly, which is quite helpful. Hey, now we've got the fishing rig. Let's go fishing, shall we? Because that's the next objective, is do some fishing. Catch 3 fish of any type. It's just got to be 3 of them. There's a sentinel, but it's one of the weird purple corrupted ones, which means for some reason it isn't attacking us right away. I'm not going to complain. We've spent the entire expedition so far being harassed by robots, so yeah, I'm fine with being left alone for the time being to my own business. Okay, this should be all of the star bulb we need to plant some star bramble of our own. I just need some paraffinium now. Ooh, look, creatures, and they aren't attacking us. Isn't that nice? Hey, little armadillo thing. Behavior nomadic. Hey, just like me. Kind of. Notes. Detachable tongue. How interesting. Hey, look, a little creature thing. A little crab thing. Age, infant. Ah, it's just a baby. Notes. Sings beautifully. Ah, does it? I think we've still got some creature bait left over, haven't we? Oh, cool. Milestone completed. Wasn't even trying to. Discover 3 fauna on a dissonant planet. Oh, right. The purple ones. Cool. Do we still have some bait left? Creature pellets. Yes, we do. Let's go and feed the baby animal, shall we? Hello, little guy. Come here. There you go. Who's a good boy? Edible clusters. Yeah, sure. We'll go ahead and harvest them. Free pet. Actually, you say that, I don't see his parents anywhere, and when you feed an animal, you can adopt it as a companion, so... You know. There we go. Come here, boy. Who's a good little crab thing? Animal companionship. A creature's become your companion. You can adopt up to 6 alien creatures as companions. Companions can be summoned to accompany you on planets where they can help you find and collect resources. Feed, pet, and customize your friend by interacting with them. Well-nurtured companions may even lay eggs. Who's a good little crab thing with a little head on top of him? Yeah, he's got like a sort of neck going up there, a visible head, some eyes there, and a mouth up there, but like a crab shell on his back and crab legs, and pincers. Who's a good boy? Ride incompatible size. Yep. Too small. Fish time, yes, fish time. That's what we're supposed to be doing, isn't it? Got distracted with looking at the wildlife. And if I want to keep them safe, I can turn them into nanites. Well, I say turn them into nanites. I can somehow fold them up and put them in my pocket dimension, my literal pockets, where he'll be nice and shielded from the elements if I want to keep him safe. And then I can summon him whenever I want to. Here he is. Look at this little guy. This is my new pet. Yeah, we saw like this weird flying jellyfish thing last time on one of the planets that we visited. Where is it? Let me have a look at my discovery log here. Upload all recent discoveries. Where was it? Was it this universe here? Helpfulness complacent. Yeah, I had noticed that. Wrong button. Where is it? Was it this one? I don't quite know. Probably not. Oh well. I'm trying to find a picture of the weird little alien jellyfish thing that we saw, but yeah. Oh well. Okay, yes, because I've never been to this planet, I haven't seen these rocks before, which means I need to scan things to find out what's inside them. This has pure ferrite and carbon inside of it. Paraffinium deposit, it's all the way over there, 900 units away. Bleh. Ooh, bugs. Little space butterfly things. Tree, I'm guessing this is going to be made of carbon. Yes, it is. Shouldn't really complain about having to scan things on every planet you visit. You do get cash for it, after all. Yeah, when my exosuit says units received, I'm literally being paid units, the primary currency, just to scan things on worlds I've never visited before. That there is a man-eating plant. Die, please. Zap. More strange purple crystal things. Alluring specimen, that means there's water nearby because alluring specimen is an underwater hazard. I need to install my fishing rig, don't I, so I can go fishing. Where is it? There it is. Stick it there for the time being. Hello, bigger crab thing. Bigger than the other one. Bigger than my small one. Where is he? Where have you wandered off to? Is that you? What's over there? Can't see it, there's a hill in the way. Yeah, where's you run off to? Where are you? You silly creature. Suppose if I lose sight of him, I can just dismiss him and then respawn him, can't I? I think he's wandered off on an adventure of his own. Alright, where's dismiss? Into my pockets, come on. I say bye now. You do that. Right. Big spiky plant. Where's the nearest body of water? May have to hop back in my ship and do some flying. Oh, good lord, what the hell? Warning, localized gravity inversion detected. You're telling me? Wasn't expecting that. Whee! Ow. Well, that hurt. Hey look, a thing we've never seen before. Hello, you. Notes, fears the rain. Fair enough. Probably wouldn't last a minute in Britain, would you? Oh, another gravity distortion. Let's just try and get out of the way of this. Oh, never mind. We're going flying again. I need either a body of water to do some fishing, or I need some paraffinium. Ow. That's actually starting to hurt. My shield hasn't recharged yet. Stop throwing me into the ground, please. Right. Ooh, hey, look, a thing. I think this planet is trying to kill us. Call it a hunch. Another creature over there. Is there any paraffinium nearby? Oh, great. Well, there's a body of water over there. Paraffinium under the water, that doesn't really help. I'll use the free jetpack into the air to get my bearings, I suppose. Hey, look, a birdie. Hello. Okay, let's get back to the ship and do some flying, shall we? Let's see, where's the closest one that's actually on dry land? There it is. I'll mark that on my visor, and then we'll hop back into the ship, fly over there, do some mining, and then do some fishing. Just so I can get some plants growing. Okay, turn around. Where are we going? This way. And off we pop. Well, it beats walking, doesn't it? And slam the brakes on. There we go. And it looks like there's some water over there, so we can mine all of this out and then go fishing. Cool. Beam down to surface. Hey, look, another hazardous plant. Cool. Hey, where's that paraffin? There it is. Where's my geology gun? Here it is. Hello, weird little armadillo thing. Get out of the way, please. Come on, shift. You're being evicted. I've got mining to do. There is lithium under the earth and I want it. Move out of the way, please. Thank you. Your house is located on top of rare earth minerals. You're being forcibly evicted. Now I need 25 paraffinium. Is there enough here? Let's see. Probably not, knowing my luck. Oh, we've got 39. Okay, I'll stop complaining then. Sorry. I'll just move that out of the way. And because I don't like leaving huge, ugly scars in the planets that I visit, let's try and rebuild some of the ground here. Obviously, because we've been mining out a mineral, there's going to be some holes left over, but let's just restore as much as we can. There we go. Because I'm responsible like that. Alley-oop. Let's get that sodium after we take out this flytrap plant thing. That's going to try and bite me. Zap. Okay, back to the ship. Plant another flower, and then we'll do some fishing. Here we go. And in you pop. Right, let's throw these in storage, shall we? Put them in my kitchen cabinet. That can go back in there. And just because, again, I'm lazy, let's move the ship closer to the water then. Stick it in park, and off we go. There's another hazardous plant over there, cool. Okay, this water over here should be deep enough, I think. Hello. Ah, here we go. This is much better. Let me just quickly recharge this, give myself some more oxygen, and... oh, I've still got this to turn in as well, it keeps telling me. By the way, you've completed this. Let's see. Echolocator Band Defensive Systems upgrade. Should be powerful. And 5 inventory slots. Handy. Oh god. With a bloody gravity inversion. Please not when I'm trying to do some fishing, okay? Please. And cast. Depth 3.4 units. Well, fingers crossed there's some fish in here. Looks like there are. Cool. Now we just wait. Don't launch me into the air, please. I'm trying to fish. Might have to go to a different planet for this. Oh, got one. Just in time, too. I've been thrown into the sky. Let's just ease ourselves down. There we go. That's not helpful. It's funny, but it's not helpful. Stop it. Fine, I'll go this way then. Let's go onto that little sandbar, shall we? See if we can do some fishing over here in peace. Probably not. I think this gravity anomaly is following me. That's annoying. Hello. Sun's going down, the temperature is going down too. It's now about 20 degrees Celsius. Hopefully it doesn't get too cold, but if it does, we've only got 2 more fish to catch anyways, so should be fine. Ooh, caught a rare fish. Nice. Stop it. Let me do my fishing in peace, goddammit. I'm trying to do some fishing, and the planet itself is saying go away and is attempting to eject me off of its surface. Lovely. Torch turning on automatically there because it's getting dark. Right, let's finish up here and go back to the ship. There we go. Cool, that's 3 out of 3 fish. Lovely. Alright, let's make some fish and chips, shall we? We're at the seaside, we need to have typical seaside lunch. That's because I'm swimming, that's just underwater exploration, which is a thing you can do. There's ocean planets that are stupidly deep, which are fun. You can do underwater building, you can build a submarine, all of that kind of stuff. Okay, let's make lunch. Or, well, dinner or supper, it's getting late now, isn't it? Local time, 10:30 at night. Almost time to end stream. Oh, wait, no. That's just local time in-game, not my time. Haha. It's a joke, get it? Back on board the ship, let's fry some fish, shall we? Process your seafood. Use the nutrient processor to go ahead and make edible food products. What's this going to be? White bait. Let's cook it. Small morsel of seafood created in the nutrient processor. What's the effect? Let's have a look. Exosuit nutrient system restores 2% health, so my health system is, you can see in the top left corner when it appears again. You can see in the top left corner there's a white bar and a bunch of little plus spheres there. The white bar is my protective shield, and once that runs out, the little health dots are my health points. One of those dots is exactly 1 HP. So yeah, that's fun. But when this little bit of cooked food says it restores 2% health, what that means is it restores one of those health circles. So that's actually quite useful. So I won't complain. Let's see, what can we turn these star bulbs into? Let's have a look. 10. Ooh, pilgrim berries. Processor setting, extract nutrients. Let's do that. You do that, I'll take a look at my new rewards. Cool. More hull modules. Love it. More stuff to decorate my ship with. Rewards claimed, yes. And claim these ones. Done. That's all of Phase 2 almost completed now. We just have to wait to finish the rest of these plants up. And then that'll be that. So for the time being, let's crack on with all of this Phase 3 stuff, shall we? Or at least the rest of them here, since we've already done some of them. What have we got? Reclaimed weaponry. Claim a multi-tool from a harmonic camp. Don't know how to do that, but it probably has something to do with this echolocator. What with this being gained from a mission on a dissonant planet, after all. Sign in at the 3rd station gives us a bunch of engines. Advance move, install engines. Sure thing. Eliminate 8 corrupted sentinels. Well, I can do that while I'm here, can't I? Let's see. Let's put some of this stuff in storage, shall we? Let's actually build storage first of all. So I've got that over there, my mission radar, my refinery unit, when I eventually get around to building it, when I find some platinum. This will be the cargo hold. Let's see, what do I need? Cargo rack 0, microprocessor, which I already have, and 2 more pieces of metal plating. I should be able to craft those. Yes, I can. Oh! Ow! That's hurting my eyeballs. Stop doing that, please. Okay. Right. Let's try that again. There we go. Now I've got some cargo netting up and some boxes hastily strewn about the place. Wow, that's a lot of space it gives me. Holy hell. So we've got my inventory here, which is this stuff here. We've got the starship's own cargo hold, which is all of this stuff. It's still quite a bit of space. And then we have a separate storage rack, which is this big. It's 50 slots. Holy shit. Yeah. Let's store all of these things, shall we, for safekeeping. That's quite helpful. Right, the other fish, I'll put them in my ingredient storage because I forgot to do that. Pilgrim berries, these are done. What do these do? Restores 5% life support power. That's handy. Can I refine these even more though? Probably. Pilgrim's tonic. Let's try that, shall we? What's this do? I'll leave that to process for the moment while we go and pick fights with corrupted robots. There's my bulk caster. There it is. Okay, robots, have at you. Where are you? Nowhere? Haha, cowards. Well, corrupted as they may be, they are still sentinels. All I have to do is start attacking one of them and more will show up automatically. Aha, there's a corrupted drone over there next to something called a dissonance resonator. Let's go and stir some trouble, shall we? Ah, there we go, this is done. What's this do? What's Pilgrim's tonic do? It sounds like an adventurous drink, doesn't it? Oh, that's quite handy. Drink one of these and your hazard protection gets refilled by 25%. That's actually incredibly useful. I'm going to keep a hold of these. One item that restores a full quarter of my hazard protection meter. Yeah, that's really good. Okay, let's pick a fight with some robots. What's that thing there? Let's investigate that too. Let's take a look at all of this. Right, I saw something blinking over here. What on earth is this? Hello, you. What are you doing making noises at me? Hey, there's some sort of marker on my map here. What's this? Autophage. Oh, yes, these are the robot fellows, aren't they? Not the Korvax that I mentioned last time. These are a different kind of robot. Hello? Remove corruption to awaken internal circuits. There we go. Oh, I need to feed him some Atlantidium. Okay. Guessing that's the purple crystals in the nearby. Let's go and grab some... Okay, let's get distracted again for a moment. Let's go and grab some of this stuff. He needs 71. That's quite a lot. Okay. Considering how much I'm getting from these things. How much carbon do I have? Not a whole lot. Let's cut these trees down. Let's cut these trees down too. Need some more carbon after all. Whoosh. How much do we have? 34. That's not very useful. Crack this open too, why not? Maybe I can get some more of this purple stuff from those corrupted sentinels. Let's try it. Up. Oh boy, there's a lot of them here. Alright then. There's no cover out here, but that's fine. How about you? Aha, he dropped some Atlantidium. Okay, useful. I've got enough now to feed this robot guy. Let's go and quickly do that before reinforcements arrive, and while these two are still sort of reeling from the attack there. There you go, and quickly have this, please. I'm under attack. Don't know what this does, but here you go. Sequence of numbers, okay. That was worth it. Anyways, 1 sentinel down, 7 more to go. 6 more to go. Eat laser, you corrupted robot. Haha. Stop trying to fix each other, that's not helping. Well, it's not helping me, rather. Go away. Okay, how many more do we need? Swarm is multiplying. 5 seconds. Oh, god damn it. Another fucking gravity inversion. Not useful. How many more do we need? 2 more. Where are you? There you are. Try not to hit any of the animals while we're at it. That's bad. That's just bad luck. Even if animals are made out of food, I prefer to only harvest meat from the ones that are trying to kill me actively. If I see a bit of friendly wildlife, I'll typically just leave it alone. Ow. That's doing a lot of damage. Stop repairing him. Dick. Fine, I'll go for you instead then. You want to play medic? Fine, I'll go for you first. Asshole. Oh, shields down. Ow. Okay, now I'm taking very real, very herdy damage. Yeah, the sentinels and the gravity are doing their best to kill me, so let's hop back onto the ship and just get out of here. Well, now's a good time for a break to quickly eat that alien cod I caught. There we go. And let's get out of dodge. Oh goody, corrupted interceptors are deploying. Oh, Christ. Alright, pulse engine's been switched off because of enemy proximity. Right, this is why we built the ballista and the rocket launcher last time, that's fine. We'll take them out and then we'll escape. Come here, you. Where's my anti-shield weapon? Ah, suck it. Is that it? Did we escape? I think we escaped. It's still playing the combat music. The wandered thing in the top right corner still has 2 marks on it. But nothing's chasing me. Huh, wasn't that fun? Yes, we've completed this, Undying Horde. Reward, 1 million units and 500 nanites. Ooh, money. Give. Okay, claim a multi-tool from a harmonic camp. I'm guessing we'll use the echolocator for this. Mission target is very distant. Reset to a nearby location from the mission log. Okay, whatever you say. Restart mission using nearby structures. There we go. Aha! You remember I was complaining earlier about the lack of platinum, yes? Crystals like this typically contain platinum inside them. So that was a handy random find. That's not enough to go ahead and build the refinery unit though. But there's platinum somewhere in this star system, so that's handy. Just need to try and find more of it now. I'm out of range of the enemies. Why is it still playing the combat music? Oh well. Let's see. Use this.
Navigational data received.
Where am I going? This way, different planet. I'm gonna take a moment to have a quick drink there. Throat's getting awfully dry. Sorry, don't mind me, just tabbing out to check something real quick. Okay, good. Computer has not blown up. That's a good sign. I still seem to be alive. Yeah. Cool, at least for the time being. Let's come out of hyperjump real quick. Can I find any more platinum rocks anywhere? None that I can visibly see with the naked eye. Unless this is something over here. Nope, these are spaceships, okay. let's just keep going then. Up, the pulse jump is navigating me towards the wrong waypoint. I need to be going here instead. It was moving me towards someone's save beacon. There we go. And full speed straight into the planet. Here we go. Let's play the brake check game. Here we are. Interesting. You can stop playing the combat music now. You can stop saying I've got a wanted level. It's fine. I'm away from my attackers. Oh well. The audio is fine, isn't it? Like nobody's going deaf, yes? Just while I'm doing this. Oh, apparently there are sentinels outside my ship trying to kill me. That's what it is. Red says it's fine. Okay. Cool. Why can't I beam down? Go away, seriously. Why can't I use my ship? I'm a little bit stuck. If I can't interact with anything on my ship here, I can't open this up, and I can't jump into the pilot seat. What's happening? As I said at one point last night there, Sean, fix your damn game. I like you, but fix your bloody product, please. Let's see. Reload. Autosave. This one. It's from about a minute ago, so it should be fine. Yeah, your bug fix has fixed a couple of the smaller errors with the new update. Now finish the rest of it. Get the rest of it working, you dick. I'm sorry, Sean. Please don't ban me forever. I do appreciate all the work you do. Oh, sorry, hang on, what's going on? I seem to have frozen. Nope, we're all good, okay. What on earth happened there? Movement check, make sure I'm still alive. Haven't dropped any frames. It looks like VTube Studio must have just frozen for a moment, I don't know why. Do apologise, folks. Wasn't expecting that. Let's land the ship properly, shall we? See if it works this time. I've got enough fuel in the launch thruster anyway, because I've basically never used any of it, so that should be good. Hyperdrive does need recharging, though. So let's see, can I make antimatter like that? I need some antimatter housing, and then a warp cell. Where is it? There we go. Stick that into the engine. There we are. Recharge with this as well. Okay, this is a nuclear planet, apparently. Yep, it is 6.0 rad. Isn't that fun? Hey look, some sort of weird space tentacly tumbleweed thing. Okay. And some sort of ball. Sure. Why not? Huh, that's interesting. I'm supposed to be investigating this. Instead, I'm just, watching wildlife. Oh well. Easily distracted. Again, that's the whole point of this game, really, is to just go, ooh, what's that over there? And then go off on a little journey. Hazardous plants. I've never seen these before. I wonder what they do. Well, hurt you, obviously, but yeah. Okay, let's investigate the campsite. The abandoned camp is in lockdown. Investigate the harmonic interface. Ooh, what's all of this? Sorry, I'm getting distracted again. Rebuilt Unit K6. That certainly is a string of numbers. Wow. Here you go. Another possibly cryptic clue. The 7th, 1001 111. Similar to what the other one told us. Weapon terminal. Ooh, hello. Harmonically sealed. Right, so we need to use that terminal thing to try and unseal it, I guess. Okay. Let's have a look-see. Ooh, exosuit expansion unit. That's basically an extra pocket slot, either for my technology slots or my cargo slots. Handy. Need to apply it at an exosuit upgrade station though, so I can't use it right now. Our shells consumed by fire. Our minds purged by betrayal. Banished to the glass beneath. Forgotten by creation. I told you this game had an esoteric story, didn't I? But no longer we are given life as gives life to themselves. We shall create ourselves in our own image. The terminal repeats this message endlessly, a loop chanted out across its circuits. A strange interface glows with a familiar sequence of glyphs. Scan memory register, I guess? Error lockdown active. Oh, hello. Looks like we've got some math puzzles here. Couple of register numbers here. 12 minus 3, 3 plus 12, 3 plus 1. Okay, so 9, 15, 4. Alright. What does that have to do with anything, then? Input override glyphs. Ah, is it to do with this, I wonder? Scan memory registers for harmonic glyphs. Input glyph. Ah, these glyphs are numbered 1, 2, 16. Okay, right. I hope I'm doing this in the correct order. 9, 15, 4. Oh, cool. We did something right. Lift lockdown. The terminal buzzes, discordant, but its circuits do appear to comply with my request. Whatever force locking down this campsite has been lifted. With the lockdown lifted, the terminal spits out blueprints for a piece of hybrid jetpack technology. A fusion of Sentinel and something else. Something familiar and yet distant. Interesting. Ooh, Aeron Turbojet. It's a visual enhancement. It's a jetpack override. We've got a new jetpack unit. Hooray. So how do I get the multi-tool? Ah, deactivate multi-tool seal. There it is. Give. Wow, this thing is busted up, isn't it? Needs a bit of repairing. Inverted mirrors, Atlantidium, radiant shards, inverted mirrors. Crystallized heart. How do we get those? Well, some of these shouldn't be too bad to fix up, at least, aside from the crystallized hearts. They could be a bit of a pain in the ass, but should be able to fix some of these pieces up. Plus, I can just get repair kits anyway to fix these bits. Oh, drenched lens optics. That's interesting, I've never seen this before. A modification for the mining beam that's been permanently damaged by prolonged exposure to water. Oh well. Before its destruction in the water, this module was once a powerful upgrade for fuel efficiency. Hijacked laser beam. This multi-tool is made with material and methods known to no conventional manufacturer. Its core an unfathomable array of impossible optics and glassy foam. Nonetheless, there's a layer of recognizable technology. It shows signs of having been tampered with by an unknown craftsman who has repurposed its scanner array into a high-powered mining laser. Doesn't have a terrain manipulator on it, doesn't have any weapon systems, like no boltcaster or anything, so I'll need to move stuff over from my other one onto this. But we can do that, that's fine. I'll fix these things up first, and then we'll start moving all of the tech onto it. Yes. Add to collection, there we go. Okay, let's get back onto the ship so I stop being irradiated to death.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
Let's take a look at our rewards, shall we? Multi-tool inventory slots, banned boltcaster upgrades, supreme boltcaster upgrades. Right, let's not claim these just yet. I want to fix this thing up first before I start using any of those. Let's see. Let's do some repairs, shall we? I have one repair kit. I'm trying to remember how you get those. I think they're rare purchases from some space stations, I don't know. We'll have to see, won't we? Stick some Atlantidium in there, that should do that. What do I do with this then? Do I just dismantle it or something? Yeah, I think I just have to, like, dismantle this. Oh well.
Repaired. Technology repaired. Repaired. Technology repaired.
Okay, need some radiant shards and inverted mirrors. Crystallized hearts, I think I remember where to get those from. They're from corrupted Sentinel Walker units. They're a little bit tough to deal with, so I'd like to not deal with them if possible. I know that's the cowardly approach, but yeah. I'm a coward, sue me. Inverted mirrors, where the hell did I get those from? Are they from those dissonance resonator things? I'm not quite sure. Pin repair instructions, let's see. Ah. Harvest inverted mirrors from the corrupted swarms at dissonance resonators. These foul machines can be found with the analysis visor on worlds with a corrupted sentinel presence. Okay, let's go looking for some mirrors, I guess. Found one. Let's go on the hunt. How many of these things do I need? Let's see, that's 1 for this, 2, 3, just 3 of them. Okay, then I need some radiant shards. Up we go. And off we ride. Here we are, we made it. Okay, I'm sure the corrupted sentinels will be perfectly fine with us borrowing their inverted mirror, won't they? I'm sure they won't mind, but just in case, let's try and be quick about this. Hello, can I borrow this, please? Hey, what are these things? Ooh, radiant shards, that's where you get them from. You need the advanced mining laser, and I don't have the advanced mining laser. Damn it! Okay. That's a pain in the ass. Well, let's just break this then, shall we? What weapon have I got equipped on my multi-tool? It's not letting me see.
Radiation protection.
Oh, it's because I've still got this active. Okay. I need to switch back to my other one. Or I could just use this, actually. Yeah, it's fine. I'm just going to use the mining laser on this anyway to blow it up and then quickly run away, so... I think this is doing something. Yes, it is. Quickly, please. Come on. Quickly. Quickly. There we go. Thank you. Run away. Actually, let's break this open as well. I need some more Atlantidium. Okay, now run away. Let's hide here. Hopefully these sentinels can't see me. Fingers crossed. Sentinel searching. 2 seconds, 1 second, and we're good. We're golden. Okay, I need at least 2 more of these things. Let's see. Can I spot any in the distance? Well, there's one. It's nearby the ship, too. That's handy. Hey, there's a creature over there we haven't spotted yet. Oh, it's quite far away. Okay. Never mind then. Hello and welcome into Rad's... I'm going to have to try and pronounce this really carefully, so... just to make sure I get it right. If I don't, please tell me. Radzimimil. Is that correct? I think it is. Radzimimil. Yes. Radzimimil. Sorry, I like to make sure I get all of my viewers' names correct, otherwise it seems a bit rude. But yes, hello. Nice to meet you. How are you doing? I love his name. Nice, nice. How's things with you? How's your day been? Ball. Hey look, flying things. Hello, birdies. Notes. Always watching. Apparently the notes for this ball thing says thick skull. What skull? Where? Oh well. Just bought No Man's Sky and I'm checking how it is. It's very fun. I've played it before, but this is the first... well, this is the second time. Actually, this is the second episode. This is the first time we're playing it on stream, but I have played the game before. It's very fun. It's big, it's very expansive, there's a lot to do, and you've picked it up at just the right time. There's a limited time expedition going on, which is a big multiplayer journey thing that gives you limited time rewards for completing it. So have fun with that. Yes, the current update, the theme of the newest update is modular spaceships. You get to build your own craft from scratch. There's mine. Just busy floating ominously in the air. We're currently doing the expedition. Once we complete it, at some point, in a couple of streams' time, we're going to go back and play the regular game itself. It's going to become a bit of a permanent lineup in our stream schedule. A bit of a permanent fixture in our lineup, rather. Sorry, getting my words mixed up. Oh, thank you for the follow as well. Pretty little brick, ain't she? I tried to make it look as nice as I could with what I had, yeah. That was the best I could do, unfortunately. What on earth is that thing? Some sort of jellyfish crab thing. Oh. And another birdie that we haven't seen yet. This is a very fun game, though. The expeditions can be a bit hectic at times when you're trying to get them completed, when you're encountering other players, that sort of thing. But the main crux of the game itself, depending on what you're doing, what you're getting up to, can be very relaxing. I do enjoy it for that. It's quite fun just to fly through space aimlessly and not really have any goals in mind, just see what's out there. Okay, I've got to try and blow this thing up without that getting angry, so fingers crossed. Nope, he's a bit upset. Okay. Oh well. Quickly, please, quickly. There we go. Mirror, please. We didn't get the inverted mirror. We got an echolocator instead, which I don't need. Okay, this has gone terribly, terribly wrong. Run away. Ow. I'm getting lasered up the behind. I don't like it. And I'm out of stamina, so I can't sprint anymore. There we go. Precisely why I bought it. Calming nothingness. It looks pretty too. It is, yes. This is only the second graphical setting we're playing it on too. This is the enhanced graphics. There's still 2 higher ones as well, depending on if your system can handle it. Okay, let's hide on my ship. Can the Sentinels still see me? They can. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to fly away like cowards. Oh dear, forgot about that. When you start flying your ship when the Sentinels have you in their sights, they send in their own starships. Right, let's try and get some distance first to sort our weapons out. Where's my cyclotron ballista? There it is. My anti-shield weapon. Right, have at you. Blast him with the rocket launcher for good measure. Haha. Bang! Haha, got him. Is that it? Nope, still need to run away. Okay. More interceptors arriving, right. Should probably... Nope, I can't run away. I left it too late. Okay, bring it on. Just one of you, okay. That's doable. These things regenerate their shields really quickly. I don't like it. Got him. Let's back off, shall we? Let's take off and head to the space station. Just get some cover. Repairing this multi-tool, I think we'll do that as a long-term project. I'll stop focusing on it for the time being. Now that we've got some distance between ourselves and the rest of the angry sentinels, let's jump into hyperspace, shall we? Where's the next space station? It's over there. It's only 2 stops away. That's handy. You'll never catch me, suckers! Aha! And we're golden. Oh, what's going on here? Nearby freighter under attack. Destroy pirates to rescue the fleet. Alright, let's be good Samaritans, shall we? Let's go and help out. Who am I locked onto? You. Six pirate ships left. We've got some work to do. Did I say 6? Sorry, I meant 7. They just had some backup arrive. Remember when I said this game was calming and relaxing? Oh well. Next. Come here. Nope, I'm hitting someone else's shield. Oh no. I need to be hitting yours. Aha. Okay, that should be 3 left. Nope, it's 4 left, okay. No, it is 3, sorry. The thing was just taking a while to update. Two ships left, and then these civilians are safe. Man, Ace Combat 9 looks wild, doesn't it? Just yourself, Dread Pirate Yolk, or Yoke, Done and done. That's our good deed for the day. Up emergency comms, the captain wants to reward me. Hello. Can't understand what you're saying, but you're welcome. The life form who must be the captain of this freighter looks greatly relieved. They gesture as if to welcome me aboard their vessel.
Alert. Navigational data received.
There we go. Land in lead freighter and speak to the captain. Your assistance will be rewarded. Coolio. We've already got a freighter ship that we're not really using, so rather than making an offer to purchase the ship, as the reward would be for this, I'll just go ahead and request the second monster. Was he speaking Finnish? Could have been, you never know. There's a couple of different alien races you can encounter. You're not the only traveller in the universe. Aside from other players, there are alien life forms too, and they have their own language systems that you can eventually learn. I say eventually because you more or less learn it one word at a time. But yes, eventually you can understand what they're saying. I'm quite convinced Finnish is a fake fantasy language. Me too. I'm glad I'm not the only one who thinks that. Hello. Yeah, the only word I understood there was help. The small creature chatters excitedly and hops from one foot to the other. Gesturing wildly around the bridge, they point towards the control panel of the freighter. They seem to be suggesting I take command. Inspect the ship. I mean, it's quite a good ship. It's got decent hyperdrive range. but it costs nearly 18.5 million units. We did save him, so he's willing to go ahead and give us a discount of about 4 million. If I press decline purchase, instead I can just choose a different option which says request payment, rather than request ownership of the vessel itself. No thanks needed, but it would be appreciated nonetheless. There we go, standing increased with the Gek species, and nanites, and some inventory units. Oh, and a bunch of gold too. That was nice of them. Done and done. Back to the ship. Have my plants finished growing yet? No, they still need a bit of time. Okay. Let's see, what have we got in all of that mess anyways? We've looted a high-energy shield from one of the destroyed pirate ships. We've got some suspicious packs here we can open. For weapon upgrades, cargo goods, and technology. This should be interesting. Let's do some gacha, shall we? Let's try this. See what we get. So we've got a weapon upgrade for my ship. It upgrades the phase beam, which we don't have. Cool. Good start. These are... Ooh, that's a repair kit. That's a repair kit, sorry. Useful. I actually do need that, because I can use it on this. Apply repair kit instead of materials. I'll repair the bits on this new multi-tool that I've got. And we'll do this one too. Okay. Still need 2 more inverted mirrors, and some radiant shards, wherever the hell I get those from. But this is giving me more room to work with, so let's start installing stuff on this, shall we? Then we can break the other one down for parts. This is going to be a bit fiddly. How do I do this? Let's see. Utilities, and then it's swap multi-tool. There we go. Ooh, my star bramble has finished growing. Harvest. Cool, that's 3 plants out of 8 grown on my spaceship. Let's put these in storage. There we go. Got distracted. Right, let's start moving all of the useful stuff off of here. So let's package this up. Need that, need my fishing rod. Need my bolt caster, because the other multi-tool doesn't have a defensive weapon on it. Okay, what have we got left? Mining beam, scanner, and analysis visor. I should be able to just dismantle these for parts if I really want to. But I'll leave them. I'll get more scrap value that way. Okay, utilities, swap multi-tool, back to this. Let's start installing stuff on here. First of all, the important one, the terrain manipulator. Recharge on this. Fishing rod, put that there. And stick my defensive gun on it. I'm not American, but apparently in space you do still have a Second Amendment right, so hey-ho, can't complain. Visual glitch with that again, it's for some reason showing us open when it's closed. There we go, sort that out. Right, where were the rest of my modules? They're in here, aren't they? My cargo hold. Scatter blaster, we'll grab that. This. Scanner module, cloaking device. Shield, that's my exosuit, cool. And all of these. Okay. Let's play Tetris, but we're playing Tetris with installing things in a bigger laser gun. A knife would be better, wouldn't it? Possibly, you never know, depending on what you're doing. But yes, I am British, so haha, knife would be better. Let's stick the shell greaser on that. There we go. Scatter blaster module. This can go there. Actually, this can go there. There we go. Because then I can put this. Where is it? No, I need to move this around. That there, this there. There we are. What does this thing do? Ooh, so you know all of that money we're getting for scanning things on planets, yes? So what this thing does is it gives us even more money. It increases the rewards for analysing plant life by 4,703%, and it increases the rewards for scanning rocks and minerals by 8,746%, so we're going to make an absolute fortune. Love it. Very handy. Let's see, shield module. Stick this on. I'll put it in the supercharged slot, give me some more shields. Shield strength plus 14%, core health plus 41%, so that gives us more little health blocks in the top corner there. Reload my new toy, there we are. Let's see, cloaking device, you can go here, I guess. Blaze javelin. This can go here. No, here. Changed my mind.
Technology recharge.
Good, good. Okay, there's still a few holes on this thing, there's still a few containment leaks and what have you. It might be a little bit unsafe to pull the trigger too much, but it's mostly fixed now, and we've put all of our new toys onto it. So I can go ahead and retire my old multi-tool at the nearest space station. Space station, sorry, I need to go to the space anomaly for that. I keep forgetting about that. Okay, we'll say our goodbyes to the good captain, and we'll be on our merry way. Let's summon the space anomaly. I don't think I've done that yet, have I? We've done 2 episodes of this now, and we haven't been to the anomaly yet. In the main storyline, you discover the space anomaly after using long-range communications to find if anybody else is out there in the depths of space. You end up coming across a radio signal that takes you to this thing. It's a travelling space station that exists in, I guess you could say, the world between worlds. Story-wise, it's where a couple of characters make their home while they investigate the greater depths of the universe and of reality all around us. Gameplay-wise, it functions as a travelling multiplayer hub that you can summon from any location. Because you go here and you can see other players and you can take on co-op multiplayer missions for big rewards. There's also some useful amenities here, such as spending technology points to unlock crafting recipes and blueprints. And you can do things like what I'm going to do, decommission multi-tools you aren't using anymore, for spare parts and for cash. I've got multiplayer turned off for the time being because, again, expeditions can be a bit hectic, especially during their first week. So I don't know if we'll encounter any other players here, probably not. Okay, where's the multi-tool decommissioning station? I think it's up here. Yes, that's the Nexus core thing itself. This is where you go to do co-op missions. Co-op missions can give you big rewards, and they are also the, unless there's an expedition going on, they're the primary source of this thing, Quicksilver, which is one of the, which is the rare currency type. The rarest one, actually. You spend this on cosmetic things. Stuff to decorate your character, and little decorative building pieces. Once you unlock things with Quicksilver, I've been told they are permanent across all of your save files, so you don't have to worry about splitting them up like that. Apparently, the Quicksilver mission for this one is just go fishing and catch 18 uncommon fish. Sounds like fun. Yes, Nada, the leader of the space anomaly here, Nada seeks samples of the galaxy's more unusual fish as they seek to further their understanding of the different ways in which life can manifest. Catching the creatures is sufficient for the remote monitoring scans to run and do their thing. The fish may be released or processed as you please afterwards. Dedicated teams of research-minded anglers are sought for this task. Reward 400 Quicksilver and 4 pieces of salvage data, which you can spend on, like I said before, crafting recipes and blueprints. We're actually being told as well, we've got 500 Quicksilver, go and talk to this fellow over here to go and spend it. There is something I want to go and check. So the way we do this, I've explained a couple of times now, is this is my second Steam account. This is my streaming account. All of my games are stored on my primary account that I've had for about 14 or 15 years at this point. I'm an old man. We're playing this on the family sharing thing. For some reason, even though this is a new save file, we have access to all of the titles for our player card that we've unlocked on our main save back on my other Steam account. The reason I bring this up is because the title I'm using for my character right now is the title you get for getting the rarest achievement, for getting the achievement for getting to the center of the galaxy on permadeath mode. It gives you a title called The Immortal, which is quite nice. And somehow I have it, even though I've never played No Man's Sky on this account. So I wonder if I've got all of my expedition rewards on this account as well. I'll have to go and check. What was I doing? I've gone the wrong way. This is the upgrade lab. I need to go this way. I sort of got sidetracked there and started talking and, yeah, didn't pay attention to where I was going. I need to go over here. This is the multi-tool decommissioning station. Make sure I've got the correct one selected. Let's see. This. She's been good, but it's time to recycle her, I think. Claim scrap worth 755,000 units. Nice. Warning, multi-tool stasis balancer Mark 14 and all installed technology will be destroyed. Confirmed decision. There we go. Swapped back to our other one. We've got a couple of upgrade modules out of it as part of the salvage. We've got a few little bits and pieces we can sell just for straight up money, even more. And we got paid a lump sum of units up front too. These scrap parts are actually worth quite a bit, so that's not bad. And then these I can probably just go ahead and sell, to be honest. I don't really need these all that much. Sell those for nanites, I guess. Where am I going now? Yes, this way. That's the player customizer over there. I'll quickly go and have a flick through again, just to make sure it wasn't a fluke, but yes, let's see. Banner, here it is, Arthur Carnaby the Immortal. I don't have that achievement. I've got it on my other save file. Less than 1% of players who have this have got the achievement for getting to the center of the galaxy on permadeath mode. You know, not to brag or anything. Yes, here's all of the stuff that I haven't done on this account, but I still have the titles for. Yeah, these ones here, earned for expedition accomplishments. This is the first expedition I've done on my streaming account. What on earth? When did you start playing this game? That's a good question. We started playing it on stream here yesterday evening. That was our first episode of it. This is the second one. When I actually grabbed it was a couple of years ago. I can't remember specifically when, unfortunately. I've been playing it off and on since then. I usually pick it back up. I usually take breaks in between. I'll sometimes pick it back up when there's an expedition going on, play it for a while, get my fix, play it for a little while afterwards, and then take a break again while I do other stuff. I haven't played it in a little while this year, though, so I'm more or less catching up with some of the updates that I haven't seen yet. Last time I played it, though, was, I think, to get the permadeath achievement on PC. That was end of last year. And then the last time I played the game itself, I have the Switch copy. I was playing it on my Switch around March, April time as well. I remember I was super excited when I saw the release trailer. Excitement died quickly, though. I was talking about that for about 20 minutes before we started the stream last night. I was giving my little history lesson to the viewers there. Yes, the original run of the game was quite rocky, but I do have quite a measure of respect for the developers, for Hello Games there, for essentially turning what was one of the video game industry's biggest disasters into one of its most successful and one of its greatest comeback stories. for going ahead and admitting fault where it was due, explaining why the game was in the state that it was when it first launched, and then for staying with it, not just taking the money and running, sticking with it, and putting all of the stuff in they said was supposed to be in, fixing things, and then going above and beyond and adding features no one expected. Like derelict ships in the middle of space that you can go and salvage, the whole underwater thing, the fact that underwater is now an entirely new frontier you can explore and colonize, the whole outlaw star system thing where you can become a smuggler and take on bounties, that sort of thing. And now this, modular spaceships. It's very impressive. It's always hilarious going onto the trailers for the newest updates on YouTube, and most of the comments being things like, look, Sean, the like one of the lead developers, like the co-founder of Hello Games, Sean, we forgive you, please get some sleep. And then it's usually Sean getting really excited because he loves working on the game, he genuinely does. I've seen a bunch of the trailers. He absolutely loves the game, he loves space, he loves sci-fi. You'll have people in the comments saying, please, you can rest, we forgive you now, and then he'll be excitedly saying things like, modular starships, ha 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 ha! It's brilliant, it really is. Many amazing games had a nasty start, that is true, yes. It's part of what makes them, it's part of what ends up making things like this so special as well, when they have a rough start and then they go ahead and turn it back from the brink of disaster and make something great out of it. I do appreciate things like that. Let's see, collect expedition rewards, let's see. I've got all of my titles and whatnot from my other account. Do I have all of my limited time cosmetics? Bloody hell, I actually do. Wow, okay. I've got all of my stuff here from all of the other expeditions that I did on my main Steam account. Well, I can't really complain about that since I've missed all of them on this one. At least I have access to the rewards from them. That's incredible, it really is. Wow. Hey, here's all of my robot parts from one of the first ones. Ooh, fashion. Fashion indeed. You can get things like jetpack trails as well, yeah. Discordant trail, it's like purple lightning. Posters, companion eggs, little floating jellyfish thing. A cape, because why not? I'm sorry, I'm spending the rest of the stream just looking at this now. Do apologise. Reality glitch. Oh wow, I love this game. I certainly hope you do. Now that you're following us as well, and now that you've got the game, I certainly hope you end up joining us down the line too. The game does have multiplayer, so I hope to see you out in the stars at some point. Oh yes, the limited time Mass Effect crossover they did. This one didn't end up getting a rerun, but the main reward for it was the Normandy SR-1 as a frigate support ship. If you have a freighter capital ship, you can get this as a support ship to help you out in space. Just the full-on Normandy from Mass Effect. I forgot about that one. Incredible. Such a beauty, it's gorgeous, isn't it? I love Mass Effect. Haven't played it in years, but Mass Effect 1 and 2 were incredible. 3 I thought was alright, not as good as 1 and 2. Andromeda, the less said the better, frankly. Best not to tarnish the memory and the legacy of the series. There are a few things here that I missed, though. I didn't get these rewards, sadly. But I've got most of the other stuff, so oh well. I'll live, I guess. Never played it, never really got into story games. There is a storyline for this. It is quite esoteric. That's really the easiest way I can describe it. There is a storyline for this, but it's more of a guide for showing you where to go and how to do things. It's basically an extended tutorial, if you will. You end up unlocking things slowly but steadily. It leads you around, shows you how to do various different things, or you can just skip the quests and go off into the deep expanse of space and do whatever you want to. Sorry, excuse me. Gotta clear my throat a bit. Sorry, do apologise about that. I thought I muted my microphone. Arthur clears his throat loudly live on stream. You saw it here first, folks. Sorry. I really do apologise for that. My throat is still bad, I don't know why. The voice box still hurts. Do I have my Quicksilver purchases then on this account as well? My already unlocked cosmetic purchases. Let's take a look. Yes, I do actually. That's interesting. Neat, so anything I purchase and unlock with Quicksilver on my main account, I'll get on my streaming account as well. I'm not complaining about that. Cool. Gestures, emotes, various decorative stuff, building pieces, posters, wearables, all that sort of stuff. Nice, nice. The best and only story game I ever finished was Elden Ring, so I'm fine with elusive plots, hee hee. Nice, nice. Where's my cosmetic stuff? Appearances, here we go. Because I had a couple of jetpack trails, didn't I? Pyrotechnic, let's put some sparkles on, shall we? Why not, it'll be funny. Couple of titles there, figurines to put on the dashboard of your spaceship. All sorts of stuff. Okay, where's the appearance customizer? Let's get on with this and then get back to space, shall we? We've spent too much time in here looking at all of my unlocked stuff from my other account. Let's see, backpack, here it is. Jetpack trail, pyrotechnic, here we go. And save. Here's what my new jetpack flames look like. Whee! Fun. Okay, back to it. We're on a big intergalactic road trip. We still need to get to our next destination, the third rendezvous station. So let's ride the space highways in our flying camper van. Pretty, although I was hoping for more sparkles. It did look like there'd be more, didn't they? Don't worry, you can get things like confetti though, so don't worry about it. I haven't got the confetti one unlocked. I might buy it with my Quicksilver rewards on here. We'll see. Right, back in space. Have I visited the space station in this system yet? I don't think I have. Let's stop off here first. I still need some more platinum, and I've got things to sell. I need more platinum to try and make a refinery unit for my starship here. I don't have enough still. Slow down as we come in for landing so I don't crash. There we go. Okay. And the game is reminding me I've got 2,000 nanites to spend. I should buy upgrades for myself, apparently. Ah, while we're here, let's grab these Corvette parts out of storage and stick them in the workshop. Wow, it's so smooth. That's the biggest draw of this game as well. No loading screens. Yeah. Like, hyperspace and teleporting, they're their own thing. You know, you could argue that, you know, it's a disguised loading screen, but for the most part, there's no loading screens. It's all seamless, going from planets to space stations, to different star systems, all of that sort of thing. It's all nice and smooth, yeah. Okay, where's the trade network? Here it is, the trading terminal. Platinum, please. Tell me there's some in stock here. No. Okay. Damn it. We're gonna have to be on the hunt for rare space rocks again. Because I still don't have enough. Oh well, do I have anything to sell at least? Oh yes, these parts from my decommissioned multi-tool. Let's sell these bits of scrap. That's what they promised with Star Citizen, but some parts feel like loading screens. So I've heard, so I've heard. Cargo bulkhead. This is for freighters. I'm not using my freighter, so let's go ahead and sell it, shall we? Let's just go ahead and sell it for money. What else? star citizen. My buddy made me buy it, one of the worst financial decisions of my life. Ouch. My condolences on that front. I've been reading about it. I never ended up getting into it myself. I've just been keeping an eye on it from a safe distance. For the best, it would seem. Right. Next item on the agenda, I need to upgrade my multi-tool. Multi-tool, no, exosuit, sorry. I was looking at the wrong thing then. I need to sell these upgrade units I'm not using for some more nanites, and then upgrade my suit. Purchase modules, sell this, this, this. Upgrade suit. Let's use this one first, and then spend my free slot. There we are. More pocket space. It's fun except the price and the spontaneous ship explosions. Ouch. Didn't hear about that part when I was reading about it. So that's new on me. Spontaneous ship explosions. Hello. Hello, Assistant Rojo. Yeah, the only word I understood from that was trade. Can you teach me your language, please? The trader hold themselves with a regal posture. They appear to be open to an exchange of goods. Will an exchange of words help? Tilts the head from side to side as they consider me. They consult a note on their datapad and then show me a list of language symbols. Let's pick the travel symbol. We've learned the word for find. Cool. Me and said buddy agreed to play it in our retirement. Maybe then it'll be finally released. Yeah, there you go. Don't consider it a mistaken purchase. Don't consider it a bad financial decision. Consider it an investment in the future of the product, if you will. Back in the pilot seat. Right. How am I doing for fuel? That'll be enough to get us to the next star system, possibly beyond. Oh, I didn't sell these things. I'm a dumbass. Okay. We'll move to the next system, and then we'll sell all of these things in my cargo hold. I completely forgot to offload those. Whoops. To be fair, I bought the oh, hang on. Sorry, getting distracted. I spied platinum rocks. Yes, to be fair, I picked up the Nintendo Switch, the first one, about 2 weeks after it launched, when there weren't a whole lot of games available for it. And that turned out to be a fairly good purchase, so, yeah. Nothing wrong with buying it now, maybe it's having it seem like not all that worth it, and then, you know, down the line, who knows, it could be one of the best purchases you ever made, because maybe it'll go up in value. Maybe it'll end up costing more, as it gets further into development. How much platinum have we got? That's enough to build us a refinery unit. Give me a second, please. We'll hyper jump in a moment. I'm going to build something I should have had by the end of the last stream. There we go. Now I can refine things on board my ship without having to spend carbon as fuel. Which is good, because it means I can refine some of this waste material. Eventually you can turn things like viscous fluids, living slime into runaway mold, and then you can refine this into nanites. Which is handy, so yeah. Stick that in there and leave that to process. Okay, off we go. Onwards and upwards. Exactly, no decision is ever bad, per se, just mistimed. Here, here. Words to live by. It's not a bad decision, it was just made at the incorrect moment. Okay, here's our next destination, and yes, if you haven't seen already, by the way, because you said you've picked it up and you're about to check it out then. If you haven't seen, this is a very big game. Very, very big. All of these individual stars are star systems you can go and visit and explore. It's huge. And then there's a thing in the top left corner of the map there. That shows us how many light years away from the center of the galaxy we are. As you can tell, yeah. It's going down quite slowly, so we're quite a ways away. We're not going to the centre of the galaxy, though. We're going on a predetermined road trip, so we need to go this way. I was genuinely impressed with how well this game runs on Switch, you know. It still looks incredible, too. The only thing that they couldn't put, it is on the Nintendo Switch 2, the only thing they couldn't add to the Switch 1 port was multiplayer, and that was it. The entire rest of the game is in. All of the most recent updates, the limited time expeditions, the space anomaly with the Nexus missions, you can go and play them yourself, the co-op multiplayer mission things, they're all still in the Switch version of the game. It just doesn't have multiplayer with other people. It genuinely was a shock getting that, playing it and being like, oh wow, it actually functions and looks incredibly similar to the PC version, and I'm lying in bed playing it on a handheld. Okay, here we are. Expedition Rendezvous System located. Each of these expedition things I was explaining earlier typically has their own little storyline to go along with them. The story for this one is that the robotic overseers of the universe, the Sentinel forces, have gone haywire, and they are attacking all traveller entities being me. So we need to go and imprint our sort of traveller signature thing at various space stations dotted around the universe, dotted around the galaxy, in order to try and restore neutrality and make the Sentinels stop attacking us. That's basically why we're going to these different space stations here. Like these ones with the mission markers. While I'm here, I'll offload my cargo as well. Make some more money. Ah, these are the robotic fellows, the Korvax. Sell these pirate transponders, claim the bounty. There we go, lovely. Sell these treasures. Don't know why I've got this, sell it anyway. Done and done. Let's see, what else? Crack these open, hey look, stuff. Analyze data, process into nanites. Ooh, handy. How many nanites did we get? One might get a fear of space. Possibly. We got 69 nanites. Funny number. What's this thing? Suspicious pulse engine module. Ooh, let's install it. This upgrading targets maneuverability and boost. Plus 2% maneuverability, plus 17% ship boost. Handy. Still don't have the phase beam, so I can't install this. Oh well. Where am I going? Yes, this way. Let's just go ahead and put my autograph down on the station core here. I'm a VTuber after all, so... Imprint iteration signature. Done. That's 3 out of 5. Hello. Nope, I don't understand any of that. Please teach me. My presence has made the life forms somewhat curious. They buzz faintly to indicate they are open to non-electronic communication. I don't know your language. Please teach it to me. The life form's visor warps and flickers, some inter-Korvax consultation taking place. A moment later, physicist entity F is restored, and they present a list of language symbols. Mystery. I've learned the word for is. How valuable. What's our reward for this? Ooh, a pack of engines. Cool. And some more inventory slots on our spaceship. Let's grab those. Right, I've got to redesign my ship again, haven't I? That's just confirming I've received the rewards there. Next mission. Install modules to increase maneuverability. I've got 2 out of 6, I need to stick more on. Modify spaceship. Where the hell am I supposed to put more engines, by the way? I'm gonna have to start deconstructing my damn ship again. Ugh. What have we got anyways? This thing, we've got one of these. We've got one of these, and one of these. I'm noticing a small problem. We have to install 6 modules. We need to put 4 more on the ship to improve maneuverability. That's what the mission says. It's only given me 5 engine pieces. Well, it's given me 3, so I'll end up with 5 instead of 6. Issue. Make her longer. Could do, couldn't I? Do I have the things for that? Well, I've got 2 of these things. I could make it longer at the back. It'll look a bit out of place, though. The Ambassador class walkway compared to the rest of my ship interior here being all patchwork. Well, I could take these bits out, replace them with the Ambassador ones, and then put the Thunderbird parts at the back, couldn't I? You see people posting screenshots and videos of all of the really complicated and, you know, really pretty-looking Corvettes they've built so far, and then there's me just like, I just want it to look somewhat like a regular spaceship. And I'm struggling to do that. Right, can I put one of these engines on the back of my reactor there? Yes, I can. Let's have that there, shall we? Okay, that's 3 out of 6. I saw a Yowie ship. You what? I'm not going to ask. Okay. Well, I guess I can put the little dual engine things on the backs of here, can't I? Like that, and like this. There we go, that's the rest of them placed, but again, I can't really do much here. It says, install engine modules to increase maneuverability. I don't have any more engines. It's strange as well, it says, install them to increase maneuverability. You can only have so many attached. Some of these aren't actually increasing ship maneuverability, because if you look at the top right there, my ship's stats, the maneuverability stat is maxed out. Like, it's hit maximum potential already. I can't get any more performance out of more engines, it's just cosmetic at this point. But the game says put more engines on, so yeah. Apply edits. Let's see, hang on. Happy you asked. I didn't, but okay. Ship shaped into 4 letters, Y, A, O, and I. Ah, okay, my brain went to... You know what, never mind, it's fine, don't worry about it. But okay, yes, that explains it. So I'm going to take a drink again, throat's getting awfully dry, and then we'll have a look at the shop here. Yes, part of this expedition is to show off the new update. The other part of it is to give new players a chance at trying it for free, because these Corvette parts can go for quite a price if I move out of the way there like this. Yeah, they can be quite expensive just for individual bits. A drink? What do you have? Nothing alcoholic, unfortunately. My drink of choice whenever we do these streams is lemon lime water, because I'm fancy like that. And also I like it, it's delicious. Ah, Jesus Christ. So it turns out engines are quite expensive. The cheapest one I can get from here is another Pyro Drive booster, the big one that we've got on the back of the reactor there. It costs a flat 1 million units. Shit. But then where the hell am I going to put it? Emote dropper, Red says. Well, we've got like half an hour left or so, sure, why not? A sparkling one or not? No, it is still water. It isn't sparkling. Yeah, give me a sec, I'll put the emote dropper on, hang on. So, the emote dropper, for those who have never been here before, is something we sometimes do. Haven't done for a while, actually. Once I turn it on, where is it? Here it is. It'll let all of you folks at home use Twitch emotes, and they'll fall from the top of the screen onto my head and bounce off of me, rather cartoonishly. I've switched it on, so go crazy, I guess. Go for it. Yes, there we go, like that. Red demonstrating that. It's a fun little thing we sometimes do, just to improve interactivity. Bunk. Yes, raccoons and dinosaur. Thank you. Dinosaurs indeed. Dinosaurs are some of Red's favourite emotes, I think. Trade module, let's see. Can I get a different thruster here? Looks like you trade parts on here, let's see you do it. That's the greatest emote, one and only, yeah, dinosaur. And then Red using all of my smug face emojis, yeah. Well, my smug face multiple times. Hey, sort of hoverwing type things. That's cool. Rock hoppers. Where the hell am I going to put those, though, if I grab them? Oh, good lord. My ship isn't big enough for this, damn it. Ugh. I think I'll just have to get an extra engine, put it on somewhere for the sake of completing the mission, and then take it off again. That seems to be the best way of doing this. Make swap offer on this thing. Let's see, what am I not using? I'll give you this thing, and this? No, it says exchange odds 6%, unlikely. Okay, but, you know, 6%, that's not necessarily a no. It's a no, okay. Damn. What about this thing? Okay, he's saying yes-ish to that. Well, I say he like it's a person, it's the automated computer system here. There we go. Traded a couple of pieces I'm not using for a new part instead. Good. What are you guys doing? Brain slugs, thank you. Creepers, yes. Dinosaur. He's alone, but he's trying his best. God bless him. And corgis, yes. Okay. Alright, let's put this on somewhere, I guess, just for the sake of completing the mission, and then we'll get back to the important stuff, which is flying around somewhere. Where the hell am I supposed to put this thing? I don't know where to place this. Might have to put one of the connecting structural joint things on first. Ooh, actually, I'll remove this paneling here and place it there. That should do. There we are. And actually, since I have that now, I'll go ahead and... Yep, gotta finalize this. How is it not done? What on earth? That's 5 engines placed, what are you talking about? Unless some of the engines are too powerful, I don't know. Great. Is that how we're doing it, is it? One of the engines is too powerful, so it doesn't count. Is it this one? No. Is it this one? Is it all of them? I think it's all of them. Maneuverability is extremely high. Is it going to be because of that thing I've got installed? Hang on, let's, store design for later. Is it this upgrade piece I've got installed? Doritos, yes, Dorito indeed. We haven't done the Dorito redeem in a while. We should do that again at some point soon. I don't know when, though. Why isn't this completing? How do I get this to work? Gun. Yes, gun. Resume editing. Well, removing that module has removed some of the maneuverability points a little bit. Let's see what happens if I add the thrusters back on. That's still quite high. Engine mod is installed, finalized decision with. Is that it? Are we done? Bruh. Literally suffering from success. I don't know how to do this. Again, quick explanation. The mission here is you need to install 5 modules on the ship that will improve the ship's maneuverability. My ship's maneuverability is already somehow incredibly high, so all of the modules I'm putting on aren't counting. Because I'm maxing it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just so I'm not going crazy, 6. That's 6 entire engines, and it's still not counting. How do I do this then? Two seconds, folks. I'm going to tab out of the game and take a look at what the interwebs says. See if anybody else is having this issue. Somebody here saying that no matter what he adds, it doesn't update to 6 out of 6. Right. Someone saying maybe try restarting the game. Adding 2 Titan thrusters took me from 5 out of 6 to 6 out of 6. Had to sell a few parts to buy the second one. Damn it! Okay, I've got the wrong thruster, that's what it is. Or at least that's what it might be. It could be that I just need to restart my game, I don't know. We'll leave this for next time, it's fine. We'll leave this one for the next stream. Worst case scenario, I'll do it by myself on my downtime. I'm just wasting time here at this point. Okay, this looks dumb, so I'm going to go ahead and change the thing back. Just started the game. Is the game mode choice important? Can I change it later? Give me a moment to finish faffing about with this, and I shall explain for you, dear Rads. I'll just call it that for short. I need to practice saying your name. Sorry about that. What did I have on the rear there? It was, where is it? This, the fuel cover. So the game mode choice is, it's mostly pre-made difficulties. You see the things that say normal, survival, and then, yeah, like the ones that say normal, survival, like relaxed, that kind of thing. They're sort of pre-made difficulty selections. They'll change various aspects of the difficulty, by the way, because yeah, if you go into the custom setting, there's a lot of stuff you can change individually, like a lot of stuff. Normal and relaxed are basically standard mode and easy mode. The only ones that matter are survival and, if you go into the custom mode, permadeath mode, because they're the only ones that matter because they have achievements locked to them. But other than that, the game mode is just what difficulty do you want to play on. It's important in the sense of there are 2 settings that you can't change later on, though. You can't turn on permadeath mode once you've already started a save file, and you can't turn on a new mode called abandon mode, which gets rid of all of the sentient alien life forms and disables multiplayer, leaving you the only living thing in the universe. You can't turn that on either when you've already started a save game. You have to do those right at the start. The rest of the stuff you can just turn on or turn off or modify whenever you want to. Oh, screw my name. I named myself like this because my usual nick was taken. Fair enough. But yes, if you don't care about achievements, then no, the selection at the start doesn't matter. Pick whatever you think. I would recommend going with normal or relaxed to begin with. Survival maybe is if you've played other games like this, like survival crafting type things, because it bumps the difficulty up a little bit. But the reward for getting to the center of the galaxy is an achievement for getting to the center of the galaxy on survival mode. And like I said, there is a permadeath option. You have to make a new save and then choose it at the start. If you die, it deletes your save file. It doesn't get rid of your entire account, it's just that file. But if you get to the center again, there's another achievement for that. If you do what I did, by the way, and skip survival and go straight to permadeath, you can get both achievements at the same time. It's a little bit like, you know, there's games where it's, oh yeah, complete the game on easy or higher, normal or higher, that sort of thing. If you beat permadeath mode, before doing survival, you'll get the achievement for doing survival as well somehow. There's also Expedition 19 when I start with a Corvette, I guess. There is, yes. The Expedition is the multiplayer adventure I've been talking about. If this is your first time playing it, the game itself will tell you as well, it's recommended to make a regular save file first, and play that for a bit to do the tutorial stuff and get the hang of it. You can you can create save files to start off on expeditions. You can join expeditions later on from any save file, by the way. You join them from a special terminal on the Space Anomaly, the flying space station that you can summon in wherever you want to. The reason I say I recommend doing normal mode first is just, if you're new to this, it's so that you don't get overwhelmed, basically. It can be a lot to take in, and it will default you on multiplayer active, and it will have a lot of annoying multiplayer settings turned on, like PvP by default. That can be irritating. But anyways, I do apologise. Don't let me backseat. It's your copy of the game, it's your adventure. But if you need some help, feel free to ask. I don't mind. Yes, the expedition, it is for a limited time. It's for 6 weeks, though, so you do have time. Don't worry about it. It's very busy right now because everyone is playing it for the first week to get it over and done with, to get it finished and completed. A friend of mine who plays this a lot, actually, he was here earlier, he actually says that he usually waits about halfway through the expeditions or so. He usually waits until the 2nd or 3rd week and then goes and plays them. As long as you keep on with it a little bit every day, you'll have enough time to complete all of it. Especially this one, it's nice and simple compared to some of the others I've played. Some of the other ones could be quite long because they were really focused on exploring and discovering things for the first time. This one is just go to places and do things. That's it. Sorry if I'm waffling, by the way. I sometimes don't talk enough, and then when I do have something to talk about, when I do get into something, I sometimes talk too quickly and don't shut the hell up. Okay, we've more or less finished Phase 3, and 2, because we're waiting on our plants growing. We've more or less finished Phase 3, this is just being a pain in the ass there. So we're up to Phase 4 now, we have to do all of these things. Visit a pirate system, ooh, that sounds fun, doesn't it? We're gonna go to an outlaw star system. Cool. Smuggle contraband, hey, we're gonna be criminals, nice. Well, I think streamers are mainly for talking, not gaming. Oh, I'm the wrong person to be following for that. I'm not an interesting broadcaster at all. It's been over a year of doing this, and I still suck at making small talk whenever things get quiet. Okay, let's map on the galactic satnav, the next space station we're going to, and take flight. Wait, do I need to recharge my hyperdrive? Is it empty? No, it isn't. I've got enough fuel for one jump, I think. Small talk sucks, but yapping about some topic is always interesting. I do try to fill in any audio blanks when I can. I at least do that. I don't just sit here for ages and deliberately being quiet. I do try and speak, even if I'm not very good at it. Okay, my hyperdrive is mostly empty now. That's not enough to go ahead and get us another hyperspace jump, so I need to refill it. Let's just make some antimatter aboard my spaceship. Don't worry, it's perfectly safe. I know what I'm doing, maybe. And refill the engine. There we go. Do it again, because I'm going to need some more.
Technology recharge.
Running out of condensed carbon now. Okay, we'll need some more of that. Let's jump again. Let's just keep going, shall we? I could explore the system, but I don't necessarily need to. So let's just keep it moving. We've got to do something exciting before the end of the stream, haven't we? What was one of the other missions there? Something about star diving. Star diving. Jump from a Corvette and fall for 1 minute in, like, straight in a row. Oh boy. That should be fun, shouldn't it? While piloting a Corvette, leave the pilots from the quick menu, operate the access with E. Warning, falling long distances can be hazardous. Consider engaging the jetpack when nearing a planetary surface to soften the impact. You don't say. Well, there's an airless planet over here. We could go and do it here, couldn't we? The lack of gravity should work in our favour. Let's get a bit closer and... just enough to... Oh god, Arthur, what are you doing? You're not really doing this, are you? Oh dear. Should I store all of my items? Because I'm pretty sure if you die, you drop your inventory in the location of your death. Should I store all of my items in storage? Just in case this goes horrifically wrong. Or should we play fast and loose? What's life without some excitement? Let's... Why am I doing this? Oh god. Let's play fast and loose, shall we? I think I should have gotten closer to the planet. I'm just spacewalking here. Oh, if you get too far away from the ship, you can summon it in the middle of space. Call recovery starship. Recharge my oxygen tank, just in case. Lost in space. It's actually telling me, oh, you appear to be a little bit far away from your ship. Press the X button to summon your starship. I think I've started this a little too far away from the planet. I might have been overcompensating there. But oh well, this is strangely peaceful, isn't it? Just, you know, making re-entry in nothing but a spacesuit. That's fine. I'm sure I won't burn to death or anything. Oh, here we go. Can I slow myself down? There we go. Okay, the thing in the bottom right corner has turned into a timer now. I've got to do this for 1 minute. I've definitely overcompensated for this. If I just let go and leave it like this by default, I'm still going to have enough time to complete the objective. I want to take a photo so I can put it on my Twitter account afterwards. Here's something we did on stream. We did some really, really high skydiving. Where's photo mode? Please don't, like, die while I'm in the middle of doing this. Thank you. Here we go, and... take screenshot. Look at that. Nice. Okay, back to it. The noise you heard there was both the click of the in-game photo mode camera and the Steam screenshot noise. The photo mode on here directly links into Steam's screenshot function. You take a photo with it and it saves the screenshot for you. Which is handy. There we go, 1 minute done. Now I need to land and call my spaceship in, assuming I don't die. Boy, it's getting dark, isn't it? What time is it? Local time, midday apparently. It shouldn't be this dark. I'm getting scared. Unless it's just clouds or something. Might be clouds, actually. Yeah, it's getting lighter again. What's that over there? That's rusted metal. Okay, cool. Yes, this is a dead, forsaken, airless planet. There's nothing interesting on here. At all. Fauna, animals, non-existent. Flora, barren. There's no plants. Oh, jetpack, jetpack. Steady, steady, before it runs out of fuel. Steady. Wasn't that an adrenaline rush, folks? One might say you're a helldiver. funny you say that. I kind of am. We've done like 3 or 4 Helldive streams, and I've been playing it off-stream with some folks on my Discord server. It's something I'd like to continue playing on stream, so if you're down for it, if you're making the joke because you've got Helldivers, feel free to come and join the Discord, or just come along to one of our future streams there, and we'd love to have you along for it. If not, then come along anyway, it's usually a good laugh. But yes, funnily enough, I do play Helldivers as well, yeah. Ah, condensed carbon. Was a good landing spot, wasn't it? Where's my mining laser? In between all of this new stuff that we've got on our tool here. Here it is. Give me these, I need them. I should have done that when I was over at the Space Anomaly, shouldn't I? I should have got the blueprint for the advanced mining laser, so I can break this open. Can't break it open because I need a stronger laser drill. Oh well. It's a good game, very chaotic though. I will agree with you on that, yes, it is very chaotic. Okay, summon spaceship. Get down here, I need a lift. So, what's the reward for our skydiving excursion? Multi-tool inventory slots, as well as weapon upgrades. Oh wait, no, I'm looking at the wrong thing there. Although I should grab that, just so the game stops pestering me about it. Rocket boots plans and a collection of decals. Cool. Let's grab those. Now we can make rocket boots for our exosuit, and we can make some decals. Sweet. Where's the other thing? Here it is. Just so the game stops pestering us. And my multi-tool is now maxed out. I can't use the rest of the expansion slots on it, because it's already full. Yes, I know my multi-tool can be expanded, but I can't do that anymore. It's already full up. Okay, what are we doing here? Sign in at the 4th rendezvous station, install shield modules, install damage modules, visit a pirate system, do some smuggling, use the emergency warp unit, which I don't have yet. Where do I get that from? Oh, I get it from visiting a pirate system. Okay. Gotcha. Don't mind me, I'm just playing OCD Tetris. Anybody who's played Resident Evil 4, the original, will know what I'm talking about. Sorting out Leon's inventory, especially when you've got a lot of weapons and items. There we go, and then this one can go here. All sorts of upgrades. Love it. Make things better and stronger. Right, I still need that mining laser, though, the upgraded laser beam for my mining laser. So we're going back into space. We're at about the 3-hour mark now. We'll end the stream soon-ish. I've got a few more things I want to take care of before we finish up, though. Mostly just so I don't forget next time. If I don't do this now, I'll completely forget to go and grab the mining laser upgrade. So I'm going to take care of that before we wrap up. So, which game... Out of curiosity, which game mode did you pick? If you're still playing this, that is. Righty-ho, let's go do some shopping, and then I'll see if there's anything else we can quickly take care of, and then that'll be that. Picked survival because I'm brave like that. Good man. There is also a creative mode as well, if that's your thing. Creative mode on here is just like creative mode on most other survival crafting things. Takes damage and combat out of the equation, gives you all of the crafting recipes, and removes all of the restrictions on needing materials to build and craft stuff. Lets you explore the entire universe, but you can also turn it into your own personal, well, home, I guess, by building whatever the hell you want, where you want. Okay, we're going this way. I need to head to the synthesis lab. I need the upgraded laser drill. I've certainly got enough nanites for it. The game keeps reminding me, spend your nanites on technology upgrades. You have 2,300 of the things. It's also telling us to go and spend the 500 Quicksilver on cosmetics over at the Quicksilver person down there. Is it this one? No, it's you, isn't it? It's Iteration Eos. Hello. Yes, multi-tools, yes. So many multi-tools. Make them better, faster, make them more. When you have resources to make only one step, the journey feels way more appreciable. Appreciable, yeah. It definitely does, yes. I can agree with that. I mentioned a difficulty setting called Abandoned Mode before, didn't I? That was added in after popular demand. Lots of popular demand. Because one of the other expeditions they did was called Adrift. The story for that one was, again, there were no alien life forms and you couldn't do multiplayer. You were literally the sole living thing in the universe and you had to find out what happened. Turns out a lot of people enjoyed that and they kept asking the developers, could you please make it a game mode? At some point earlier this year, they actually did go ahead and do that. That's what the Abandoned Mode thing is, if you go on custom difficulty. It basically means you can't do a whole lot of trading, you don't meet anybody, you don't get any help from any other alien life forms. It's all you. The journey is all yourself, you're the only person, it's full self-reliance. I might have to try it, it does sound fun. I'll be back later, I have a tutorial to do. That's fair. We'll be wrapping the stream up fairly soon, so I'll thank you for coming along, and cheers for the follow as well there. I do hope to see you again soon. We're streaming again on Thursday. I don't know what we're doing on Thursday, maybe this, maybe something else, we'll see. But cheers for coming along, hopefully I'll see you in-game at some point too. And hope you enjoy No Man's Sky. Join the Discord as well, by the way, I'd love to talk to you about it. If you're having any difficulties with it, you can always come and ask us too. It's not just myself who has it, it's a VTuber friend of mine and one of my viewers as well, so if I don't respond to you, one of them probably will too. Oh, you already did. Oh, lovely, cheers. Hadn't noticed. Both of my monitors are used up. Like, they've both got things on them and I can't see it. But thank you so much for that, I really do appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing you again soon. Thanks for stopping by, man. Here it is, Advanced Mining Laser, Carbon Nanotubes, Medic Seal, we've already got that, and 2 wiring looms. Bye-bye. Take care. Everyone say bye to Rads. Right. We'll head back to our ship, we'll get this installed, and then we'll wrap up for the night, and that'll be that. I'll go to bed, because I'm tired. Let's see, I need to find somewhere to put this. Let's place it here. That. Need to make some carbon nanotubes. Let's see. This. Just organise my inventory. Again, a little bit OCD. Stick the tubing in here, and done. Advanced laser finished. Now we can mine big things, and the mining laser works a bit more efficiently too. Bonus. Let's get back to the ship, let's save the game, and let's turn in for the evening. Because it is past 10 PM here, local time, in good old United Kingdom. The way you save this, of course, is, unless you've got the save beacon, you get into the pilot seat of your ship, and then hop out again, and that creates the restore point. Menu, quit. Finished. Lovely, lovely. Well, I was expecting, we did call this episode, remember, the one where OBS breaks. I was complaining at the start that OBS is now using, after an update, more system resources, more RAM than I was expecting it to. More than it was in the past. Irritatingly enough. Luckily, our computer isn't on fire. We're still good, so yeah, I can't see any smoke, I can't smell burning. We seem to have survived relatively intact. So we'll go ahead and wrap up for the night then. Thank you all for being here, hope you've all enjoyed the stream. Massive thank you, by the way, to Dumpy the Dumpy, regular viewer, for the subscription earlier and for gifting all of those subs to the rest of our followers. And thank you to Josh for the 200 bits, I really do appreciate it, man. Cheers to Rads, I'll say your name fully, shall I? I'll say your name properly, to cap the stream off. Cheers to Radzimil for the follow and for joining our Discord server as well. I appreciate it. I love all of you guys. Hope you've all enjoyed the stream. Make sure to follow me here on Twitch. As always, it's a huge help. And of course, use all of the links down below to follow me on my Twitter account to keep up with the schedules and say hi to me, that sort of thing. Take part in polls that we do every now and then. Use the other link to subscribe to our YouTube channel where you can find all of our past live streams across all of our various video games, as well as keep up with all of our upcoming streams when I get them uploaded and published, when we do them, that sort of thing, as well as short videos and edited highlights. And use the final link to join our Discord server, where you can come and talk to us off stream and meet some of my VTuber friends as well. We've also been getting into the habit of playing Helldivers 2 off stream, so that's been fun. Come along for a weekend of that. It's a good time. I keep mentioning now and then, but this ending spiel gets longer and longer every time I do it, doesn't it? I keep mixing up some of my words. And it just goes on and on and on. Oh well. I'll stop while I'm ahead. Good night, take care, and see you all again very soon. Bye everybody.